Welcome. I'm back. Been gone for a while.
I hadn't even missed you.
Dang it. Thought you had missed me some.
I swore I saw you last night.
Yep.
Okay, so last night, so what did we do? We went out to eat. And there were what, 7 of us?
7 of us, yeah.
I'm telling you right now, if you're not getting together with some resellers and having a good time, man, we sat around and talked for 2.5. Okay, we took Dusty with us, so he talked a lot. But I mean, it was a good time. I mean, it was 7 guys. We all resell. We all do completely different forms of reselling. Man, people telling stories and laughing. Man, you need that release. We work hard. We work a lot of hours, and to sit back with the fellows and have some beers, man, what a good time that was.
Yeah, that was good. Harlan's new place is already a hot mess. Yeah. I just brought all this out just a minute ago. All of this has just been set out just for this. That, I got to do something with that.
I thought you were putting a picture on the wall.
I've got a flag. The No Shoes Nation flag. I hadn't put it up yet. Oh, clear screens. Like it's almost like the same house. Are you renting? Nope. This is an apartment. So how many people? Wait just a minute. For the people who, I'm sure everybody pretty much knows that I moved. Still in Huntsville, but I moved. Dave, Diana, how's everyone?
Carol, don't be playing with our emotions. You're either in or you're out. Don't be messing with us.
Jim and Tara, how are y'all?
We're sensitive.
Been listing all month. Get my 250 for starter store. I'm at 208. Very nice.
That's very good. Outstanding.
New pimp pad. Yeah, I guess it is. That's where I stay. It's I don't know about the pimp pad, but it's where I live. Carol's always here. So yeah, for the ones who don't know, yeah, I sold my house. I listed it on Black Friday last year and sold it on the very next day, and then they backed out the day after that, and then I sold it again the very next day. So sold my house, sold most of my stuff, and moved to an apartment. So that is where I am at now. 3-bedroom, 2-bath apartment. And I may have to answer a phone call here in a minute because my son's on the way to the hospital. He slammed his hand in an Uber door. So, he's bleeding pretty bad and headed to the ER. I think he needs stitches. So if the phone rings, it's probably going to be my son. He's in Nashville. He's up there with some of his friends. So
is it his hand? Is it his hand or his fingers? What really got hurt? Left thumb. That's right. Left thumb.
He finally called me back and told me. Yeah, he's very upset, and he's. We'll just leave it at that.
Don't worry, Jacob is in no such danger. Unless he falls out of his chair in front of his computer.
Carol, you are 100% correct. I just didn't say it. But that is exactly what happened.
How hard have they been partying? It's 7 o'clock and you're plastered.
Yeah, they're done. I told his friends, I said, whenever he gets his hand fixed, go back to where y'all are staying. Good grief. Might get a paper cut. Yeah, bad parents.
Yeah, I don't know about the good parents part, but or Phoebe might bite him. Little ferocious, 10-pound ferocious might bite him.
What hospital is he going to? I do not know. The people he's hanging out with live up there. They said it was maybe it wasn't a hospital. It was,
Like a dock in a box.
yeah, I forgot what they called it. It's kind of something like that. It's real big, and I don't know. I just put the money on his card, so I'm sure he'll need the $150 copay for a hospital visit.
Yeah, baseball. I don't think my curve's big enough for my dead pa.
Yeah, I do have quite a bit to list. All this was the Lego Walmart clearance and stuff. The stuff back. That's all Lego except for some Playmobil stuff. Four of those right through
Hey, you're doing good. Mine's still in the van.
there. Yeah, my death pile is a 20 by 10 storage locker, and that's what I'm starting on. So I went today and started pulling some more stuff to take to the auction that I go to, and I went through some cards today over here. I'm fixing to make a box of those for the auction, and I've got some coins I'm going to be going through to take up to the auction. So I'm doing some eBay stuff, some auction stuff tonight. I'm just trying to get going. Let's see. So yeah, I've kind of been waiting to get all my stuff kind of in order, and I think I'm pretty much there before I started listing. I haven't listed on eBay in 3 or 4 months because I've been working on my house. Once I decided to sell my house, it was I had to go through all of the stuff that I had, figure out if it was eBay stuff, it went to my storage locker that I rent over by the house that I sold. If it was auction stuff, I went ahead and rounded it up, took it up to Tennessee, and started selling stuff, furniture. I sold so much furniture in my house, and started fixing some things that I knew needed to be fixed, as leaky sinks and stuff needed to be painted and just stuff like that. I worked on all that, getting everything cleaned up before I listed it, and that helped a whole lot because they didn't find a whole lot when they did the house inspection. Yeah, Ken, those were very hard to find. I walked into Walmart one day and they had just put those out, and I spent $995 on the Panini Mosaic 2019-20 cards with a Zion and Ja. And I sold a bunch of them, and I think I brought back about 2,500 to 3,000 on those, and I kept some, and I'm glad I did because they doubled again after I held them. So I think I sold those for probably about $4,000. So that was I was pretty excited. Never found them sitting out like that again because so many people was following the people putting the cards out. They were following them from store to store and just waiting for them to put them on there.
Yeah, I ran into the lady and the man doing it several times, but the people had already gotten the cards. The lady was telling me that they know what she drives, and when they see her out, they just go sit at the next Walmart, wait for her to get there.
And she had to actually take a picture of the cards sitting on the shelf
because they went so fast to prove she did it. Yeah,
to prove that she actually put them out there and didn't keep them herself. So,
and I've been in a lot of Walmarts, hadn't seen squat.
Yeah, they're tough to find. I don't think the ones this year are quite as big as last year's. Some good players, but not as many. Let's see. I think for people also cars being easy to ship. Yeah, very easy to ship. So yeah, we're just going to be going through some stuff and listing and
Yeah, I know y'all gonna find this hard to believe, but I listed some things yesterday, and I sold some yesterday.
isn't that crazy how that works?
Yeah, I listed these yesterday.
Ultralight.
These pet safe dog collars. I picked them up. They were $99, so they were 90% off 99. So that made them $9.99, and I got $50 a piece for them.
Very nice. What's up, CJ?
Should I leave the $99 sticker on them? They've only paid $50. They got them for half price. I ain't taking them off.
I'd leave.
So am I the only one that does that? If there's a price sticker on something you sell new, and they're getting it for less than what the retail sticker was, do you leave it on there?
If it's more,
If it's more, yeah, I leave it on there.
I mean, I would. They're getting a heck of a deal, right?
Yep, correct.
Let's see.
Oh, that's what I was gonna do.
Has anybody started doing the trading card shipping yet? Has that actually started? I hadn't checked.
Yes, it has started.
Okay. And I know you can list silver again. I haven't done that, but I need to get the silver bar listed that I got, since I got so much money invested in it.
Yeah, don't you? Yeah, that $3 will burn a hole in your pocket.
Oh gosh, the crazy card. I leave the $2 Goodwill sticker on to see if I can make them mad. Oh, that'll make them mad. I've seen videos on that before. Who was it the other day that was they were buying some clearance at a store, and they said, you can't resell this stuff, right? That's illegal. How is that illegal? They said, you do realize the store you're working at is doing the same thing and paying your paycheck with that, right?
Yeah, I had a cashier tell me that I think it was at your Walmart or your old Walmart.
Was that you that was telling me that?
She told me, she said, I bought a bunch of clearance, and she said, that's just wrong. I couldn't resell that for higher than what I paid for it. I'm like, what do you think Walmart does? You can see the wheels start turning, and then the bike wrecked into the wall, and it was just ugly. She started drooling. It was terrible. Okay, I'm gonna look up this item.
That's it, Robert. We're just gonna hang and list.
Oh, dang! I don't have a print. I hit print. Cancel.
Oh, you looking up that item?
Really? Search Google. Looks like there aren't any matches. Okay, we're going to eBay. No matches.
So I got the whole back of my truck full for the auction for Monday. I think it's going to rain in the morning. I think it's supposed to clear out, so I got the rest of my stuff.
So that number comes back to nothing, so I wouldn't have bought them.
That one comes back to nothing?
Yeah, can't find it anywhere.
L&L Unlimited, how are you?
Okay, so speaking of thank the Lord he isn't where Harlem was the last one to the restaurant last night, And so Dusty tells the guy at the door, goes, he's about this tall, he's bald, and his shorts will be up to here.
People got jokes.
See, Harlan, that's why I didn't go north. We're getting 18 inches of snow Monday. You know, Dan's only getting 6. So, but I couldn't get home.
Oh, they got the wrong number. It's up there now. Yeah, I have to move. I've never seen 18 inches of snow. I mean, you know, in person. I think we've had 10 or 11 here.
Baseball, that was a terrible purchase. I'll give you $1.25 plus shipping on the whole lot. So they're Legos in a bag, Mario Legos in a bag for $1 each.
Oh wow.
Okay, so that brings me to a decent point. Most people will walk away and won't pick those up. $1, but they only sell for 8 or 9. If you got 100 of them and there's no stickers and send them to Amazon FBA, you're done with them. I mean, you're going to take the $4 profit and move on to the next one. $4 on $1 is awesome money. Hey, Marie.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, it was freezing here today too. Was it 53?
It was cold here today. 50 something. Sucks. Freezing fog today. Yeah. I think it's going to be in the 40s here tomorrow. That's cold enough. Carol new snow thrower. 20s here. Yeah, I just I couldn't do. What's up, Thrifty Lobster? Yeah, I just couldn't do that. No snow. We did get some flurries here the other day. That was enough. That was enough. But you know, when we had the 127 yard sale this year, me and Scott went up through Ohio, a couple places. I actually saw a snow machine, like cleared the shot out the side. Never seen one. You know, you've never been in snow. I mean, I've had snow. We've had snow, Carol. I mean, we'll get 3 or 4 inches, 5 inches sometimes, but it's very, very rare.
We got some flurries this year. I mean, it snowed for a couple hours and it covered the grass just a little bit, and then like 2 hours later, it was gone.
See, we don't get enough in the South for them to invest in a bunch of equipment up there. If y'all get 6, 7, 8 inches, 12 inches of snow, they can go through and just clear it right out.
All they do down here is
11 or 12 inches of snow here, we'd be closed for a week. Easy.
Sand just pisses off snow.
Yeah. Let's see here. Yes. Yeah, Nashville gets a lot more snow than we do, and they're only an hour and a half north of us. Which is very cool, right? If anybody wants to pop in here, let me know, and I can send you a link. KD. Punch's Resale said, "Hey Beard, sold the $5 Apple Watch for $450."
You got that in one of those $5, $4, $3 bin stores.
Really?
Yeah.
That's amazing. LeBron James, baseball, Kevin Durant. So when I sell baseball cards, football, basketball, hockey, whatever I bought a big box. I'm not even sure where I got it. I remember I didn't pay very much for it. It's probably a couple thousand cards in there, probably 2,500 cards. So I go through it and I pull out all the really good ones, and then I make a box like this, and then I lay all the really good stuff on top. So the people who come to look at it can see all the good cards they're getting. Plus, there's other good cards in the box, and they'll find those when they go through it. But it'll give them an idea of, is it too late for Walmart Lego clearance? Probably so.
Brick seats just put them out there.
I mean, I still see people posting stuff on Instagram. It's
open your shirt.
Most of them have.
Oh.
Most people have already been through all of them.
It's just me and Harlan. And
who?
Everybody who's watching.
Why are y'all live?
Because we get bored.
Why do y'all want an audience?
What?
We're just waiting on you to get here. I don't know.
Y'all don't want to see me right now.
I haven't been live in probably 8 or 9 months. And Sue said hello.
Oh, hey, Sue. Well, I've been suffering with a migraine all day, and I look very pretty.
You look like a migraine.
Oh, Lord. Hey, Texas Bandit.
Come here, listen.
Do you have Brick Seek Extreme, Scott?
Yep.
So is Brick Seek Extreme worth it? I guess if you're really going to look at it every day, right? And
yeah, and you know, the one thing I found some Legos and kept me from going on. The range, I like the 100-mile range, and I like some of the features it has. One nice feature it has that I didn't know it did. I mean, okay, I knew it did it, but I didn't realize it was one of the extreme features until I was talking to Jacob last night, or Friday sometime. Jacob King. I'm like, no, I was talking to, not Jacob King, it was Andy. 70-year-old Andy I was talking to. And I'm like, what? There's none of these in the stores. What'd you send me this for? Then you just hit the pricing records to find out where they were. So you get a function on the Extreme called pricing record. When you click on it, it'll show you all of that item in stock, and you can set it by price. So now I was looking for whatever he sent me. It was a $13 item, and there was like 7 stores and all the Walmarts that had it for $13. And guess how many were in Alabama and Tennessee? So that saved me from even continuing to look farther around me. So it's got some features. I like the fact that you can look at individual stores for their markdowns. And I like using the list on my phone. So that does all right. But I find that I use it 5, 6 times, 7 times a month. But when I do use it, it gives you more information, so I do like that part. What's up, Cleater? Hey, Jennifer, you can't be home already.
For people that need help, I need help. I'm sorry. I keep crying. I'm so
Oh Lord, he must be on the phone with his son.
He did a Snapchat of his bloody hand. I had to look at it right quick. Hey, Jennifer.
So that's the funniest thing. Both Harlan's kids love Snapchat and do Snapchat.
Yeah, I had to call his mom and let him know he was on the way to the hospital with his hand. It was easier to call her than to text all that out.
How's she doing? She doing better?
I didn't ask. I think she.
I thought maybe one of your kids would have asked her.
What's up, Cleater? Hey, we need to go to Chattanooga.
Why don't we get? There's two of us and one of you. You can come here.
Yeah. I ain't seen Cleater in a long time.
I'm on the phone with Jennifer, and she says, "Hold on, I'll call you right back. It's pouring down snow right now." I'm like, "How is it? What is pouring down snow?" She said it's one of her blondeisms. Pouring down snow.
It's great, Carol. It was awesome.
All right, so what was I doing? Oh, listing that one.
Aaron Rodgers. Julio.
So how many people list on the phone versus the computer?
Computer. Derek Jeter. Randy Moss, rookie. Yeah, I did. Mine's a desktop. How's the sourcing in Huntsville? He's asking, Scott.
It sucks. Too many resellers in Huntsville. Sure, Dave.
Yeah.
You gonna throw the link in the chat?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have control of who comes in and comes out. So if you're one of your stalkers or freaks that wants to come in, you can just tell them.
No.
We don't want to see. We don't want to see nobody's naked ass up here on without approval. Scott says he's never used a computer list.
What's up, Steve? Alabama's where all the resellers go.
It's ridiculous. We know this is a wonderful state to live in, but just close the resellers. It's ridiculous.
Hey.
What's up, Dave?
You know this is
Hey, how you doing?
to live in, but you got to kill the sound on your YouTube feed.
Okay, hold on.
It's ridiculous.
Hey.
What's up, Dave?
Is that working?
Yep.
Okay,
That's it.
wow. Super nervous. This is the first time I've ever been on YouTube.
Oh, really? Well, welcome.
I've been following the beard for, I don't know, a long time.
Cool.
well back before the Monopoly video. I just don't chat much, so, I decided I'd try and break out of my shyness and
There you go. It's been a while since I've been live.
Yeah, this is cool. I had to break out my camera. I hadn't chatted in a long time.
Yeah, that's just what it takes, man. I decided, I guess in 2014, Paul Gummerson was doing a morning show, and for some reason, he was asking people, anybody want to come on, and for some reason, it changed my life. You never know some decisions you make.
Yeah, No, you've invited in the past, and I've just been too shy to come on, so I decided not to be.
Yeah, you got an organized area. I mean, what the hell?
Somewhat.
Looks a hell of a lot better than mine.
Giving everything away, right?
It's a working hangout, right? We're supposed to be working.
Yeah.
All right.
But funny you say that. I'm listing Hot Wheels that I bought from the Beard.
Oh, cool.
Trying that out, that was new for me. This is all kind of new. This is my first year in reselling.
Oh,
So,
Good, man.
well, seriously, I guess. I mean, I did it for 2 years on eBay and got nervous and bailed out and went back to work and got laid off again and decided this time I'm going to go for it. And jumped into Amazon and just been kind of testing a lot of products and trying to learn what you guys know.
Big thing is, following the rules and self-discipline, and it can be done, but you got to have a passion for it. You got to want to do it. You got to like it.
Oh yeah, this is awesome.
I mean, there's the barrier to entry is so low, and
Yeah.
learning, if you reseller university and making mistakes. I mean, it's pretty cheap. I'm not selling the damn thing for $21.
That's what I chalked it up to on pretty much everything I bought. It's all part of paying for school. I've had some good ones. I've had some really bad ones. But I wouldn't have learned otherwise,
Yeah, as long as you don't overextend yourself too bad.
Yeah. It's cool.
Pat D's throwing out the cash tonight.
Hey, Pat D's. Thanks for the super chat. Appreciate that. Guys, can I use an Entertainment Earth invoice for Lego approval on Amazon?
Yep.
Yes, you can.
Be careful. Make sure it says Lego in the title. All right. So when you're buying something from Entertainment Earth or any distributor, make sure that it says Lego on the invoice. So when you click on the description, when it goes into your cart, whatever it says in that cart is what's going to say on the invoice. So make sure it says Lego there, because it could be Batman, it could be anything, and get more than one at a time. Get Batman at the same time, or get Harry Potter or something, something like that.
Yeah, those are wise words, folks. DC Comics Legos knocks out. Get you engaged in toys, get you engaged in Lego, get you engaged in DC Comics.
Yep. As much bang for your buck. What did I do? I'm learning to edit video, and this is.
You're actually editing?
Yeah.
What?
I'm doing bin store videos now.
What is that?
That might be me.
Yeah, Clear, hang in there. You'll get this reselling stuff figured out.
So that's the new. From the whole thing is all set up now. I ordered this lens.
Oh, that's nice.
That's the new.
Is that a wood handle?
Yeah, the guy had bought this cage because his hands were really big. He's a big dude, and so it helped him hold the camera better. And I just like the cage. I was gonna have to order something to relocate this anyway, because you can't lift the screen up with the mic on the microphone. So that's the one I got off Marketplace. It was in the video.
Sue's got a good thing here. Don't plan on making money from that purchase, even if you lose a little money, or that's fine. It's the cost of paying to play, getting in is worth it for that.
If you ain't making mistakes, you ain't doing it right. I can tell you that. I make them daily. You should see how much stuff I took to Goodwill today.
That's why he's got all these marks all over him where Marsha just beats him. Not again, Steve.
So when I got this computer, my wife insisted that I get Final Cut Pro on it, but I only got the 8 gigs of memory, so I had to wait till I had the money to buy the 32 gigs. So now I'm learning to edit video.
So that's a pro tip for most of you guys. If you're not into Apple, the Apple system with computers, once you buy the Final Cut Pro for $300 once, you can use it on any of your Apple products. So I have, I was started out with my other computer, the one I use for shipping now. This is the new one. I just downloaded the copy from their app store and put it. No problem. They don't charge you. They don't charge you for updates on your software, and they don't charge you. If you download it once, you pay for them once. They're not going to charge you again, which is pretty nice.
Plus, don't buy memory from Apple. Get the lowest amount you can get, and then when you get an iMac. Now with the MacBook, I think the newer ones, it's all soldered.
Yeah. Once they pass 2012, mid or late 2012, you cannot upgrade a MacBook, but you can the iMacs. You cannot with them.
So I got the. Sorry, I'm eating. I got the 8 gigs. That was, that's the lowest you can get, and then I bought 32 gigs off of Amazon. So that's super easy to replace in one of these.
Hey, for those y'all count score, I've listed 2 things.
Oh, we're supposed to be listing?
Yeah.
Or am I allowed to work on the video? What I'm actually doing. If Reno's watching, I'm making his mask. So.
Hey, did you send me mine yet?
Yeah, I sent him yesterday.
Did they go to Dusty or come here?
Both.
Oh, okay. Because Dusty said he had a package coming. I didn't check. I'm trying not to look at email. Then I won't feel guilty that I hadn't sent Jared his numbers yet.
TJ let a 4-year-old fill out the cart. It's up to $700 and stuff.
Yeah. Click at your own risk. I listened to it. I can take a break.
Dan called me a few minutes ago. He's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "Well, I'm listing on eBay. I'm editing a movie, and I'm making masks." So this is the proof. I'm trying to prove that. So, Dave, what kind of things do you sell?
Everything.
What do you
Anything and everything I can get my hands on. I think I've spent too much time lately trying to source. I think I'm kind of like Scott, where I've built up this massive pile that I need to keep listing. So this was a big kick in the nuts. I needed this. I needed this tonight. I'm like, you know what? You're right. I'm slacking. I'm so far behind. I got so much stuff.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I don't overbuy.
Never. Never.
All right, what's next?
Yeah, my goal is to get rid of my storage unit as quick as I can. Gotta get that stuff sold.
I can't remember if I listed these or not. eBay. One unread message. Damn it.
Raw moving Jeffrey Tubin's in the house. Yeah, 14 by 30 building would be pretty nice, Punch. Do y'all have a Facebook group? Buy nothing up there. Let's see. I think I'll take the time. See how he's doing.
Boy, this is one exciting hangout.
It is. I mean, it's
It
people's
is,
working.
because-
That's what you're supposed to be doing.
Right? We're working.
There's not even a lot of stuff going on in the chat.
Mhm.
Damn it! I'm trying to. What did I do with that camera? How do you lose a DSLR camera?
I gotta show you guys something here real quick. Hold on.
I wonder if Phoebe drug it out of here.
So most of you guys know that Jurassic World, Jurassic Park stuff sells. Even the crazy stuff. Look at that. It's a mask.
Whoa.
So it's Jurassic World. I got this out of the bins today for $6. Sells for 35. So
It was at the bins.
the bin, not Goodwill. The you like the $5 bin stores.
Ah, okay.
I'm loving those places.
That place looked pretty cool. I saw some of the scores.
I got another video coming out probably tomorrow.
The 50-cent one was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was yesterday's was 50-cent day, so there wasn't much there. Today was $6 day, so it's the first day. I did pretty good today.
On the table or the couch, Cleaver?
It's not Amazon, right? It's not like Amazon bins, is it, Steve?
Yeah. Well, a lot of stuff in there is Amazon returns and
Okay.
It's those. It's the bins where something's like $6 the first day, with $5
Yeah,
the next
that's
day.
what it is. Uh-huh.
So today was the
That
first
one was
day, I guess, right?
Yeah, Robert, I'm fully aware of counterfeits in the bins. I don't buy it. I mean, the bins I go to, you're not going to find like Apple in there or anything like that. You know, you might find something like that, but it's not going to be the super high. And then now there's one bin store that starts out at $10. You'll find Apple products in there, but the one I tend to go to, and I go to that one, but only on $2 day. The one I tend to go to, it's film and masks, and I did find a $125 item in there today, though. So that was pretty cool.
How do you lose a $500 camera?
Trying to do 3 things at once here.
All right, here's the only costume I got for tonight, guys. One of these guys.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Should I wear this to Walmart?
I have one too. I've never been brave enough to wear it out.
You can see how they're very, very good.
I dare you, Harlan.
Yeah, Scott Punch found a Apple Watch in the $5 bins in Hickory, North Carolina. That's crazy. I went to those bins when I was down there, but I believe it was a brand new Apple Watch. So it was $350, $400.
Is that mask fogging up yet?
No, it's got a lot of holes through here. Which means I could suck the corona just straight up into my lungs. Thanks, Cleater. I appreciate that. Kids, deals, and more. Welcome to the show. It's quite warm though. We bought that up in the Tennessee-Kentucky line the other day at a store called Oddly Amazing Antiques. Even though this is not an antique, it is oddly amazing. Uh-oh, where's my son? Hey, what's up? Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, they look at what I know. Yeah. Do you need something? If you need something tonight, I mean, you're gonna be up there, right? Yeah.
Making a lot of noise.
Okay, I'll put money on your. Hello. Okay. All right. I'm back. Yeah, for the ones who just got here, my son is in Nashville, and he slammed his thumb into the car door.
That is not a good idea.
So he's at the.
Trying to find my old webcam so I can use. I got to use my phone for the video, and that's what I'm using for that. I'll probably donate it to Goodwill.
I know these guys keep ditching me. What's going on?
That is what raw masks look like. It doesn't feel deep. How did I put it?
You collect and sell records, Dave?
Yeah, it's actually what got me into the business.
Oh, okay.
You know, I had a massive collection, and I had been laid off my job. And I just decided to kind of start selling my records, and kind of fell into the game. Next thing you know, I'm buying sheet music and selling sheet music and buying books and doing books, and I'm kicking myself, man. I didn't get into Amazon back when I should have. I was doing books on eBay, and everybody was like, they talked about Amazon a lot, but nobody really knew. You know, it was a really new thing. I'm thinking, man, you know, all the things I had been ungated in. If I had signed up for an account back then, you know.
Hello. All right. You haven't got to the back yet? Okay. Okay.
All right, tactical. Here, just to make it look good.
Don't hurt my hand tomorrow. Right. Yeah. So they're gonna get some kind of pain deal or something.
I saw them both eBay and Amazon. Ken.
Around the bottom of the bottom or right there? Rip your thumb off. I guess.
I don't know what to do.
Oh, wow. Oh, no.
If there's a listing challenge, I'm going to lose. I got too many other things I got to get done.
Wow. All right, we'll call me back when they figure out what they're going to do.
Yeah, Go Dog. I'm basically in the same boat. I have about 2,000 or 3,000 records, and I've been focusing on everything but records lately.
Oh. All right, we'll just
1,200 albums. That's a lot.
I got thousands.
Yeah.
I probably got about 1,245s.
All right,
Wow. So you know a lot about that stuff, or?
Honestly, no. It's just collected. And I was in the music industry for like 15 years. And I don't know if you remember, I've been on some of your auctions. We talked about I was a road manager. And
who are
prior
you
to
on
that,
the auctions, man? Harrington? Dave Harrington?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So when I started out, I worked at a nightclub, and I had a friend that ran a secondhand store, and he did auctions and lockers, and he would come across tons of records, and he would let me just pick through everything he had. And one of the rules was I had to try and get things signed for him when artists came through.
Sure.
And because I've probably worked with about every musician you can imagine, and I've got a massive collection of signed albums, press shots, things of that nature. And so he let me collect, and I got a pretty large collection together. And then my wife, when I married her, she had a collection that her father had collected, because he kind of liked to thrift a little bit, but mostly collect. So we have his collection combined with mine, and it's just kind of insane.
That's one thing I don't know anything about is music.
Yeah.
My brother Mark, he's in the industry, but
Yeah.
he knows a lot, but I don't know nothing.
He does. He works in punk, right? A lot of punk bands.
He travels the world. He travels with a band called Anti-Flag. He's their road manager.
Oh, get out of here! No way.
Yeah.
Small world.
Well, you've seen Mark on my auctions, right?
Yeah.
He's
I got the vibe from him right away. I've been in the industry a long time, and
he had his own band for a long time, and they still play once in a while. It's called The Code.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of Pittsburgh-based bands at the time, and some of them went pretty big, like Anti-Flag. But they're popular in Europe, but not so much here.
You guys all remember the Stray Cats, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I was Lee Rocker, the bass player's personal manager, road manager, and agent for about 6 years.
Oh, cool.
I also worked on Scotty Moore's last tour, which is the original guitar player for Elvis Presley. And 2003, that was basically the last time he did a bus tour, and I facilitated that tour. And so I've been around.
I stayed at a Holiday Inn Express last night. I have no experience in anything. Everybody talks about their experience. Yeah, well, I worked in a factory most of my life.
So when you ship your records, Dave, do you ship the record on the outside of the album, or do you ship it on the inside?
What do you mean?
Like I see some people, if they sell a record that's in an album and they'll have the sleeve, sometimes they say if you ship the record in the sleeve inside the record, it'll bounce around when shipping and it'll pop through the thing. So some people will take the record out and actually put it on top of the thing and then wrap it. I've seen different.
I've never done that.
Okay.
So
I've always just
deal with brand new.
I just always made sure it's secure. I bubble, and then I go in a box that it fits in. I actually buy the boxes for them.
I think a lot of it's the movement. It might scratch the record or something. Well, if you pack it, you probably don't have to worry about that.
That's what I always figured with between the bubble and being in a proper box.
Right.
I mean, in the beginning, when I first started out, I used to just cut cardboard and do that whole Frankenbox thing.
I've done a couple albums lately because I found a couple in the bins. And that's all I did is cut a box, Frankenbox it, but it worked. And every time I've done it, people have been all right with it.
So honestly, all the vinyl and stuff I have right now is all like from when I ran my store years ago. I ran that store for like 2 years, and then I got out, and it's been about 6 or 8 years, and then I just kind of came back into the game. I've been totally trying to figure out RA, and
It's
Yeah, me too.
yeah,
I'm still working on it myself. Did a little RA today. I do a little RA just about every day, but
yeah.
not every day. Some days we, focus more on eBay and stuff, but we're planning another trip to Columbus because the thrifting down there is just too good. And I enjoy it. So we're going to stay a couple nights and just thrift.
Yeah.
So, and I don't know if we'll hit every store. There's a ton of them. You ever been to Columbus, Ohio, man? it's crazy. But that's it. They'll probably do that next week.
Yeah, I've been to every state in America except Alaska and Hawaii.
Get them ferocious.
Sound like Scott over there.
Yeah, me and Scott got a lot in common. I got a lot of old road miles under me as well.
I'm up 41. I've still got. I need to go across the top of the. I need to go across the top. I need to hit Iowa, Minnesota, North Dakota, Idaho, Washington State, Oregon.
Here's a good example. I've been to New York, to LA, 55 hours by myself. You do the math. That means not much sleeping, It's like
Hey, Dave, I got to ask you, how'd that heavy sixer work out?
you know what? It's still in the same box I bought it from you from. I haven't done anything with it yet. Yeah.
I want to make sure. I mean, I like check back once in a while, make sure everything worked.
Yeah. I've been buying a lot of stuff. I've been going through a lot of stuff, just trying things. Video games are pretty hot. I've done pretty well with video games. Kind of a touchy market, though.
I'm 10 pounds of ferocious.
I'll tell you that the video game market is. I've been selling a lot of video games myself, and I know nothing about those either. But
yeah,
I sold one the other day, disc only, called The Warriors for PS2.
Yeah,
it's a pretty good one to find.
Yeah, The Warriors.
It's amazing the stuff you can find at a Walmart.
I found some today for $5 that pretty decent rank, and they do 25. But I was getting them for the 3-cent ones a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
But they weren't worth much anyway. But it was fun to get them.
It's nice when you can get somebody to let you actually look through that locked case. Start scanning a lot of games. You're like, oh, they got a lot of stuff that's dropped off.
Well, you can scan right through the glass with your Walmart app.
I'm talking about the pile underneath where they've got all their replen. Yeah, I worked retail for Best Buy for 6 years, doing like new store openings, remodels, and relocations. And I learned a lot about the retail industry, how they handle product, where product ends up, why it ends up where it ends up, and how to locate things. And that's key. You'd be surprised how much stuff is upstocked. You can't find it because it's in the air, but it's there. So that kind of gave me an edge on doing some of the RA. I've found a lot of stuff upstocked, especially like a Lowe's or a Home Depot.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what we sold on eBay just now.
I don't know if I've sold anything.
Read a priority message from eBay. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh.
Your listing was removed for the food policy.
Oh, did anybody else get that letter from Georgia?
Your listing was removed for the food policy. I deleted that listing 2 days ago, you dumbass.
What's the policy you allegedly violated?
It was baby formula. It was expired.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that one they will crack down on.
Making the baby sick. God.
But anyway, did anybody else get that?
I removed it.
Anybody else get the email from the state of Georgia today about their price gouging policies and stuff? It wasn't like you're in trouble for price gouging. They were just letting me know that they know who I am, I think, by sending me the official statement from the state of Georgia. So,
Hey, what's up, John? Yeah, I'm getting used to the apartment. It's different, but I'm getting used to it. Only thing is hearing people kind of walking around. Sometimes the guy upstairs is loud at times. Most of the time, it's all right.
All right, so let's go.
That's how it is.
How much is the old camera worth? No freaking way.
worth more than a new one.
I can't believe it's still worth this much money.
I have my old eBay camera. I bought it at Salvation Army of all places for $40 because I wanted a decent camera for taking pictures. I got it home. It was worth $150. No, that's not great, but for a $40 camera, I haven't sold it yet, but it's old now, but it's still worth quite a bit of money. Nowadays, I just take my pictures on the phone. It's so much easier. Darn it. Yeah. What was that? DNA. What's that? Okay. Hold on a second, Mr. A. I gotta figure that. There we go.
2008. Upper deck.
There were 2 memory cards in the bag. I wonder what the hell pictures are on these old cameras.
I love finding memory cards. I've only ever found nudes once though.
If it's a nude picture, it's gonna be of me. So.
Ugh.
I know.
Did you just say show them? Please don't.
I didn't say show.
That's what I thought I heard. Oh, please no.
So that one had one video on it. That was it.
I hadn't used my GoPro in so long. I did that bin video yesterday. The last thing that was on the memory card was that storage unit we did. Gosh, that must have been August.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Yeah. I've committed to doing a lot more YouTube videos this year. So, because I got to pay for the Final Cut Pro and the. There's not a lot of guys out there doing bin videos. If somebody really was, maybe a little more charismatic than I am, Tesla Picker does it. But
What kind of video?
Bin videos. This kind of bins, Goodwill bins. You see a lot of that.
Harlan, have you been outside lately?
Have I been outside lately?
The wind is blowing like mad. Just like it's gonna break into the house.
Yeah, it got windy this afternoon.
Just too much like work.
Yeah, I didn't realize the working hangout made it work. I would have run away.
I'm cutting all these masks out. I know I'm supposed to be doing eBay listings on this hangout, but My wife said this has to be done by the morning, because she's got to sew them.
Are these Bigfoot masks?
No, this one is.
Huh?
I'm sorry, I'm in the middle of cutting that one out. It's for a guy who's a viewer of the show. His daughter works for some company, and she wanted a logo. And then this is for one of the bin stores.
Oh, nice.
Also from the same guy. He wanted. So I'll be doing that bin on Monday. That's our better bin, and I go on $2 day, and I get good stuff there. So figured it, it replaces yard sales this time of year.
Yeah, I hate them stores.
I know you're not a fan. I am.
I haven't tried going to yard sales yet.
What?
And I know, and you guys are going to kick me because I live in an area where they never stop.
Oh my God, the Holy Grail.
They're endless.
If I had yard sales, I don't know that. I don't know.
Harlan,
I'd still probably do the spin stuff.
We can't be hanging out with this kind of negativity. Just go ahead and booty mile the string.
Yeah, Dan's show today was all about positivity, and now we got this.
I'm trying to be positive. He's being negative. That's a year-round yard sale.
Well, we got another 6 months before we have any.
What up, Johnny?
How are you guys doing tonight?
Mr. Picker.
Good.
Show me pickers.
Yeah, I'm working on taking pictures of my stickers now. I'm going to list them on my eBay because you can do that 50-cent shipping with tracking.
Oh, you can do that on stickers now?
I looked it up. Now, here's the thing. I looked under the sticker category, and there's an option for that. You can ship it with that wide envelope thing. I thought it was just for sports cards, but I went and checked before I decided to do this, and sure enough, it was there.
That's
For
cool.
the record, I'm still waiting for mine.
Cindy,
I never got one.
you got a Christmas card this year, didn't you, Scott?
No.
I sent you one with me and the kids and the wife on it.
Next, he's going to blame it on the postal service for not getting there.
No, it never. I'm serious. I never got one.
Really? Because we sent Christmas cards out, and I told Megan to make sure you got one, and everyone else got one. Dusty got one.
Unless Jody didn't tell you. Jody may have not
I
told
got a
you.
migraine. I ain't messing with her tonight.
She
I
might
got an
have been like,
electronic Christmas card from Phil Lewis.
who are these people?
It's pretty nice ones.
Because we sent stickers out to everyone that we sent Christmas cards to. Not that people care, but some people are like, are people that we deal with more like eBay that are like YouTube that are just people that watch the channel, and then other people like you. I've known for a while now, and you're just stuck with me.
I want a divorce.
You want a divorce? Right.
All right. All right, let's list the can.
Uh-oh.
Ching.
Yep.
Damn, did I sell something else?
Wasn't me.
I'm telling you, folks, y'all can believe me or not, but I haven't listed it forever, and I've listed the last 2 days, and all of a sudden, I've had 0 days in the last 2 or 3 multiple 0 days, and now all of a sudden today I'm at 182. Another one of them pet safe things I listed over.
That is the secret.
$68 plus shipping.
So if it's
Ain't
on your
listing
shelf
it,
at your
that's
house
weird.
and it's not listed, you're telling me that it's not going to sell.
Done. 6 masks.
Yes. I'm telling you right now, if you buy something from Danny at the auction and you don't open the box, it ain't never gonna sell.
I believe that.
I like the old color better. Whatever. All right, now I can get to do something else. Might have to change my camera here. Oh no, I think I'll list. That's what I'll do since this is an eBay hangout.
I figured COVID must be about over because they started clearancing out COVID masks at Walmart.
Shit, I've seen masks clearanced in a lot of places for a while now. I mean, they overproduced them after that. After everybody freaked out. I got to change my camera. I got to use my phone to take pictures.
Add these up on the list.
My I got to use it to list too. But my FaceTime camera sucks. I hate it. There. Oh, now you can see my dirty table, and I got so much stuff on there. Look at that.
Can't believe Marsha ain't cleaned that up yet. Marsha,
Marsha.
Don't you dare! Don't do that when she's awake, man.
Who said that? Who said that? Y'all know better than that.
hey, Tuesday morning we'll see how mad we can make her. I might be on the show by myself.
She'll be watching John's show, so don't worry about it.
All right, good.
I don't know where she is.
I'm going down there in a couple weeks.
Going down where?
Tampa. Dan's going to Orlando to Disney, so I'm gonna go hang out with him for a day or two. Then I'm gonna go to yard sales in Tampa on the way home.
Is he driving or flying?
They're flying.
You taking your wife with you, or is she gonna stay home?
She don't like that mouse.
Really?
She hates that mouse.
Really? Huh.
We're planning a trip down there sometime this year. My wife lived down in the bottom of the state, whatever's down there, and as far as you can go without hitting the keys. So anyway, she wants to go back and visit. She hasn't been there in a long time. So
Key North is up there.
Somewhere in that area. I've never been to Florida. Shit. The only time I've been west of the Mississippi is when I flew out to Vegas.
When is that, Cleater?
I thought Missouri was west of the Mississippi.
It is.
Is Springfield? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, then I was there for a while. I went to school there.
Hey, Steve. AB Dragons is asking about a mask. Did you make my mask yet?
Hey, there's your daughters. Sorry, they're not showing very well. I'm on my FaceTime camera, which sucks. And there is yours, Reno. So they just need to be sewn.
This year.
I just got them printed because I messed them up, and I put the logo too far over. So my wife wanted me to reprint them. So
Are
You
you
want her to print them herself? Is that what you? No.
she doesn't know how to do the printing part, and I don't know how to sew very well. So we work as a team.
Y'all are a team.
I bet she could figure it out and just cut you out of the whole system.
She could.
Get you out of all the profits.
She figured out her own eBay, and she's selling more than I am. Yep. She's good.
Okay, now I've listed like
This
five
is,
items.
this is what she bought. This is what she found to sell today. Look that up. Nickelodeon alarm clock.
Yeah, I think I've seen those.
Yeah. She found it. I said, I'd probably pass that by. It was dirty. Doesn't look very important, but it's worth pretty good money. So I'm going to clean it up for her. And
What is that worth to you?
let me look it up real quick. I think it was in the $80 range.
I was thinking it was close to 100.
Yeah, somewhere in that range.
Where did you end up doing with all your stuff that was in your garage, Harlan?
I went through the garage and all the stuff that was eBay went to a storage facility down the street.
I don't know if I knew how to spell.
So everything in there is eBay. Went through a bunch of stuff that was
Pretty cool. Oh,
put
it's
that over on the side, and I've been taking it so much every week.
To your auction.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
all right. Sold $80, $99.95, $71 plus 20 shipping,
Wow.
$54 plus 11.75. Yeah.
There is not much to buy around here right now. There's just not a whole lot.
No, I need yard sales.
I'll see you Monday, Reno. I'll be there. As long as there's no snowstorm, I'll be there.
I'm thinking about starting to doing more, doing some more sports car stuff now on eBay. Now that they've got that cheaper shipping, just to pump those feedback numbers, keep them up high.
Yeah.
And I want to Dusty, he does a lot of frickin' postcards. I just don't want to. I like
that could be a game changer for postcards if postcard sellers if that's in there.
Yeah, I guess as long as it fits in an envelope like that, you could use it. I don't know how you would. I don't know if keeping it from getting smushed or whatever. But I looked, man. I went to the sticker category and I looked and I acted like I was going to list one, and then I went to the drop down menu, and it was right there, like where you could do the under $20.
Is it under $20 is what the shipping's for?
Yes, sir.
Should do a video on that, John.
Yeah, I'm kind of burnt out of YouTube. I kind of figured it out, and once I figured it out,
I noticed you were getting a lot more views.
yeah, once I kind of figured it out, I'm like,
Huh,
man, I don't know if it's really my, I don't know if it's my thing. Like, I mean, I want to keep making videos and stuff, but I don't want to get into like the education stuff. Well, I'm getting ready to open the store back up.
I'm thinking,
And when I do that, I'm going to kind of go more in the store route. I'm actually thinking about having an auction here, selling all the antique stuff.
That'll be good.
And then, because I own the building, I'm thinking about reopening as a store that kind of sells more pop culture stuff.
all right, ready to list. First. I think educational videos I do better on than the rest of that stuff.
You would, because
I think-
that's your personality, man. When I listen to you, I think of like educator. I don't.
That's what I'm going to focus. I mean, I do a lot of these bin videos and yard sale stuff. I mean, the regular YouTube fodder. But I think my thing is teaching people to do things.
The thing you have to realize is that when you're making your videos is that you've got to use every opportunity that shows up as an opportunity to create some kind of sensational video. Like if somebody, like say, I've got a lady that wants to, I've had 2 instances here recently where buyers have tried to nitpick the item to try to get a return, or this one actually asked for me to reduce the price, and the other one I sold a Sonic Youth hat for $100 something dollars. It was original Sonic Youth from like the early 90s, and the guy got it and he says, "This isn't from," I put from like 1993, and he said, "This isn't from 93." I go, "It's from the early 90s." I said, "If it's not from 93, I'm sorry, but it's from the early 90s. He goes, well, it's not. I've been told that it's not. I'm like, okay. He goes, he goes, I'm happy with it, but I would like to have some money back. And I'm
Nope.
like,
Send
well,
it back.
I'm like, that's not going to happen. I said, you're more than welcome to send it back and I'll resell it. And I said, I'll probably sell it for more next time. I said, so you're more than welcome to send it back. And he's like, no, I don't really want to send it back. I want to, but I'm not happy because it's not the right year. And I just reiterated what I had said before. And eventually the guy just went away. Well, this lady, I sold her a $300 brand new in the pack Barbie outfit from 1969, and she got it. And she goes, "There's the shirt inside of it has a line streak through it." And I go, and it was in the photos, and it was mentioned in the description. And she was wanting feedback too. So what I'm going to do is create a video. You create a title. It says, eBay buyer tried to scam me out of $300, or something a little bit more sensational. That think about it, but go in that direction, because unfortunately, people on YouTube will tell you, "Oh, I want to watch your videos and stuff like that," but they reward the people who kind of do the spammy titles. They go over and they'll watch the people who will be like, "I bought a dead guy's storage locker that was Charles Manson's second cousin," or something like that.
Yeah, I've seen those ones, man.
Yeah, and that's the kind of stuff they reward. So the people like me who have made 700, almost 800 videos and have, not did the spam title thing, I'm sitting at 6,000
Holy shit.
subscribers. And then the other way to do it is just to be, like you were talking about, be the education guy. And that seems to work pretty good too if you title your videos right. There's a guy that's blowing up right now, and his name's RK Treasure Center, and the dude has 10,000 subs. I mean, he's an amazing guy. He really
look at people like Auction Professor and Dom.
Yeah.
Those guys, they're pretty much teachers. I mean, that's what they're doing. And so look how many views they get.
Yeah, but they don't grow huge. Like if you look at the people who kind of like entertain and do a little education, but like they're setting at 100,000 subs and stuff like that.
Yeah, check this out. Okay, so I got two of these. Where's my camera? There it is. It's Instax Mini film. I don't know what that is. But on the back, it's all in Chinese. You can't. There's no English on this box at all.
Oh, no.
You can use Google Lens and it'll tell you what it says.
It says it's Fujifilm. But these go. You got two boxes today at the bins for $6, and they go for $24 for two. So it's pretty good come up, I think. I just think it's hilarious that they're in foreign language.
Yeah, some of the videos that I made that blew up really big, they were kind of more, the titles were more sensational. And I also, premiering your videos really help, guys. If you premiere a video, it kind of gives it a turbocharge. It boosts your view time in the very beginning, which makes, for some reason, YouTube pushes it out more. And I don't know why, but that seems to be like.
Well, you get the live viewers from that, and then you get your residual afterwards too. See, a lot of those premieres I missed though, because I'm doing something, I'm busy, and so I watch them afterwards.
Right,
which is what that's what you want. You want live, and you want people who watch it later.
But the thing is you want to reach out past your audience, not to be disrespectful to the people that watch your channel. I love those guys, and I love the people in the community that I've made friends with that aren't YouTubers and stuff like that. I've got a couple really good friends. One guy lives here in Missouri, and he's came over to my house, and stayed the night out. He stayed the night out in my yard in his truck, and we've become really good friends over the past couple of years. But unfortunately, YouTube, you've always got to be looking past the people that have subscribed to your channel, and you got to be looking down the road at that next subscriber.
It's not about subscribers; it's about views. How long can you keep people on the platform?
my best video, and it doesn't reach Scott heights, but 46,000 views on my channel, the current channel I have now.
Right.
And it's a how-to video on how to fix the Wi-Fi in a 3DS, a Nintendo 3DS, how to fix a Wi-Fi problem. Super easy. But man, does that video do well? And I get comments and questions on it almost every day.
And with those videos like that, people won't subscribe, but like Scott said, it's about the views. Those are the videos that drives the views every month. Out of all the weird stuff that I have a video that I did at Georgia Guidestones where we were in North Georgia, and I've always wanted to go there because I'm into that weird kind of stuff. I'm like, I'm gonna go check these out, and
the Rothschilds did it.
Yeah, the Rothschilds, and they're the one. That's the video month after month after month that always gets me quite a few subs too. But I don't really talk a lot about that on my channel, but. I think that would be a really good genre to get into that you might do really well, Steve, is narration, because you've got a damn good voice.
Yeah, he does.
I've done it.
People who tell stories. Like, you should start a Bigfoot channel and tell stories about Bigfoot.
I have a buddy who does that already.
Yeah, well, you could get into it. Look up.
I don't want to step on his toes, man.
Oh, no.
It's called bedtime. Bigfoot. He originally was called Bigfoot Bedtime Stories, but then he expanded into other things. And
you could do paranormal story time with Uncle Steve.
I used to do scam busting type videos, but it was all into Bigfoot and UFOs and stuff like that. So I was a debunker, and those videos, man, I could have made a living on YouTube doing that, but I got so sick of it after time because that's all that industry is.
Look up Mr. Ballin if you ever get a chance. And that dude, he's an ex-Army or Navy SEAL or Army Ranger or something like that. He was some kind of elite military guy, and he tells stories. He started on TikTok telling these stories. And he's over like 1.5 million subs right now on YouTube. He hasn't even been on YouTube a year.
So Go Dog Go, I was a DJ in college. I'm sure you're familiar with it, John, Evangel College there in Springfield.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's where I went to school. And I was going to go for communications and broadcasting and things like that, but I only made it 1 year. But I was a DJ there. It was fun.
I think with your voice that you would do really well. And like I said, those narration channels, all they do is go over to Reddit. This is how easy it is.
They just read something.
Yeah, they go over to Reddit. They go to subreddit for, crazy true stories. And that's what this guy does. Some of the stories that he tells is people that, like, one of the story themes is people who go into places that they know they're not supposed to, but go anyways. And like he was telling a story earlier today or yesterday when I watched him, that that a guy was in a ship and they had to replace the piston, and he crawled into this air thing that had two hatches on either side of it, and they rushed the job. He left. He came back because he was like, "Oh, I can't rush the job. If something goes wrong, I'll get fired." He goes into the air, the causeway there, falls back, hits the door. The door swings shut. And they look for him all over the place. They think he's went AWOL off the ship. He was able to stick a rag out of the hatch, and these are really long. They're like 75 feet long. And the guy opened up one end of it because there's openings on either end. Long story short, the guy got cooked inside of this thing when they started the ship.
That's crazy.
It is crazy. It's just crazy stories. But this guy's probably making $50,000 a month off of YouTube and merchandise and everything.
Yeah. I never considered getting into YouTube for the money part of it. I've made decent money on YouTube on my Bigfoot channel when I had it, man. I was making a couple $100 a month extra,
Right.
And I had quite a few subscribers over there, but I got burned out, just like you said. And it wasn't my game. So I've committed this year to doing a lot more YouTube, and I want to do Every Sunday, I gotta have a video come out at least. That's the minimum. So
What genre are you?
Let's go hunt. Steve, let's make a video. Resellers hunt Bigfoot.
we can do that. You got to come to Ohio though.
I don't care. I'm serious.
You
What
got to go to Salt Fork State Park.
You don't need to come to Missouri. Both of you come to Missouri
You get the Momo.
and hunt Momo. That's the one. He's around here. We've had a lot of
What?
stuff. Momo.
They're everywhere. You don't have to hunt.
Momo's the Bigfoot creature in Missouri.
Let's go to Alaska and let's go into where was that? There was a city in Alaska that they shut the city down. Everyone left. It was a small town. It was a town, but it was big enough to have a post office. And everyone left because there was a they call it the hairy man, and he lived up in the mountains and he'd kill people and throw them into the bay.
See, y'all are making this way too hard.
Momo.
If I'm gonna hunt homo, I'll just go visit my mother.
Hey, so Scott, we can go get my co-host from the other show, Chris, and me and you, and we'll go. And maybe Dan. Dan can come along too.
Oh, I'm game.
Well, I get cut out. I don't get to go hunt no homo.
You gonna come to Ohio?
Dan might be mistaken for the Sasquatch. Don't
We
let
wanted
him
to do
put
a bus
costume.
tour across the country doing it, but
Don't put a costume on him. They'll
so you remember these, Scott?
oh yeah.
Yeah, I still got some.
You know what happened? I sent this out in March 25th,
Oh my gosh.
and it just came back in the mail today. It was refused delivery, or unknown address. It just came back, and it was in the mail system since March 25th,
Damn.
almost a whole year, and it survived.
The USPS.
Yeah, USPS.
Go figure.
So we thought this Christmas was bad, man. And I don't remember ever getting, giving the lady her money back or anything. I looked up the order, but that was an Amazon order. Yeah. Then I had one come back from a lady in Texas. Somehow she gave me the wrong address, or something was wrong with her address. And she's like, tell me how much it's going to be, and I'll send it. I'll send you the extra money, PayPal or something, to ship it back to me in Texas. She never got back to me. Now it's way past the time that I can even find the frickin' order, so I can't refund her. It was a $75 order.
It's terrible. My wife works for the post office, and every time I get frustrated with the post office, she hears it. She hates it.
That's funny.
I almost went to look for the Mothman there in New Jersey, but I didn't. Or not? Is it New Jersey? Yeah,
He's in West Virginia.
West Virginia. That's what I meant. Yeah, I was in that town. What? I can't remember the name of the town right off the top of my head.
Have you ever heard of
Point Pleasant, right?
the little people in
No,
Alaska?
that's not. The what?
The little people in Alaska?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's those are some pretty interesting ice. They call them like the ice gnomes or whatever.
Oh, I'm supposed to be listing, ain't I?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I think I'm winning this list.
No, it's okay. I'm just engaging, and I don't get it in these kind of hangouts that often. I'm usually sitting here in my Soro by myself and listening all night. But it's fun. It's kind of nice to get into a hangout once in a while.
Yeah, there's
It's motivating.
I find it interesting. There's because I like listening to some of the stuff like the stuff about Bigfoot and stuff like that. Then you can get out into the idea where, there's on YouTube, there's stories about everything about people finding like fairy creatures in the woods and all kinds of weird stuff you can get into.
If it's a cryptid or a UFO type related thing or ghosts, or I've probably talked about it. We've been doing a Sunday night show since 2012. We don't have a big following, maybe a couple hundred people, but so we've had so many freaking subjects on that show.
All right, so Drago, is that tattooed on the back of her head or what? I used to live with a woman who had 3 6s on the back of her head.
Mm.
Did she know it?
You did, Harlan?
Hey, any idea why my listing would show up that it's been up for over a day that I just listed right now?
We've been here for 24 hours today. What are you talking
All
about?
right, I'm going to show you what winning is.
You ever seen that happen before? This is the first time for me. I just did it right now. I did a listing and it's now showing up like that I listed it a day and a half ago.
Oh, I can't get them all out of the bins today. 3 64 XLs for $6 or 4 64 XLs, $6, and they expire in 22. They were still in the retail packaging. They come like this when they get them shipped in.
Steve,
So
right
it
there.
looked like one.
Turn her around and she'll have 9s.
These are $25 a piece, by the way, on eBay. So that's what I'm listening to.
That's weird.
That's it, baseball. That's it.
It's my
Shaved it all off last year. My ex. So was that actually tattooed? Or was it carved? I've got questions. I need answers. It's got to be a tattoo. But if it's a tattoo, then I need to know why.
That's funny. Some girls are just freaky like that. They just
That takes freaky to the next level when you start carving 6s in your head. That's
Hey, I got a question for you guys. Has any of you ever gotten a return from eBay or a return request from somebody that has recently closed their account, that's had an account for a long time with a lot of feedback?
That sounds gamey.
sure.
Well, they've had their account for 5 years. They got almost 200 feedback. She says something happened to her account, that the disc, I sent a video game. She says the disc is loose in the case and wants to return it.
Well, if she
But
doesn't
how
have
would I
a
even
account,
go-
how are you gonna yeah.
How am I going to go about that when the account doesn't exist? She just created a new account.
So a lot of times, what happens with that kind of account, it's been dormant. Can you see can you see the account at all?
Her old account? Yeah.
So it does. Is there any recent activity, or is that it?
It just says that it's whatever the
And
notification
are
is.
you
for when
no
it's-
longer a registered user?
Yeah, something like that.
They did something fishy to get their
Yeah.
account taken away.
So what happens
That's what I'm
usually is
thinking.
somebody will hijack an account like that that's been dormant for a long time, and they'll have it sent to them, and then now you're going to give them a refund. That's what they're hoping for, or something.
I call eBay on that one.
I just
Okay.
I mean, I don't believe in eBay scams a lot, but I've heard that one before. So
I just be like, well, you need to contact eBay and see
yeah,
what they
that's what I would do. I would tell them, I can't see your account. There's no way for me to refund you. Go through eBay customer service. They'll help you out. And guess
Yeah.
what? She gonna go away.
Well, it's weird. They already got a new. They have an account that's been open 5 days now, and they've already got 3 positive feedbacks.
So are they messaging you from the new account?
They're from the new account. She even
How do
said
you
that she
know
had
it's the same
problems.
person?
Um,
That is another scam that goes on. So they'll message
okay,
you
that's
from-
why I'm asking.
they'll message you from another account and say, "Hey, you sent this to me," and they're banking on the fact that you won't do any looking. You just,
Well, how would they know?
I don't know how it all works, but
I would definitely.
Yeah, trying to wrap my head around it. Like how?
just tell them to go
What's the
through eBay
scam?
customer service because you can't refund them on this account. That's all.
Yeah, that's basically what I was thinking doing.
Yeah.
It just
I know
seems
what
awful sketchy.
I know what I would do. I'd reach over and hit that delete button and just whistle on down the road.
Yeah.
I like messing with these people, man.
I'm not even getting involved with. Because it's a scam. It's kind of like when you get a friend's request from somebody that you're already friends with. Like,
Right.
okay, here you go. Sometimes I'll accept them, and they'll be like, "What are you up to?" And I'm like, "Not much, man. I did what you told me to do. Have you heard about?" And then they'll be like, "Have you heard about the latest program?" I'd be like, "What are you talking about, program? I need your help. Get over here now and help me bury this body in my basement." And they don't even give a beat. They don't even. Every once in a while, I'll get someone off their game, and I'll be like, they're like, "You can get a loan." And when COVID first started, I'm like, "I've got COVID. They told me I've only got 2 weeks to live." and they'd be like, "Well, that's it." One guy actually said, "That's enough time to fill out the paperwork." I say, you damn Nigerian scammers. I finally just tell them off and tell them that, because it depends on where they're from. I learned some kind of just horrible way to degrade their mother, and
Call them Mugu Gaiman.
tell them their mother's a dog or something like that. Because that's like, if you're a Muslim or something, that's like the worst thing you can do. And if they're from like Nigeria or something like that,
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm not going out like insulting everybody, but like if you're trying to steal money from old people, then like, I'm not saying I'm old, but that's what normally the people that fall for that stuff. Stealing from somebody's grandma.
I forget how
Oh no! I'm gonna get some money from this program.
All you need to do is go get me a gift card from.
Yeah, give me a gift card, Walmart. Scratch the numbers off and send it to me.
I don't know why anybody. I mean, I get that people do, but how? How do you fall for that?
Some people are just way too trusting. They don't understand how the internet works, so they're like, they believe it.
I did something to my Final Cut Pro, and I don't know how to undo it. I don't want to unedit this video, so.
I don't use Final Cut. I use DaVinci Resolve.
I tried it, but it wouldn't. Well, before I had the Mac, it wouldn't run on my old computer. Nothing would. So that's why I got the Mac. But I didn't like it as much as I like this.
Yeah, that's the best. Yeah, that's about the best. Which one you say you're using?
I'm using Final Cut Pro.
Yeah, Final Cut's good for the Mac, but on like computer, what's the one that's like the Adobe program is like the one that is the best, but it's like $30 a month, and I'm like, I only make $200.
Why do they charge you by the month? That doesn't make no sense.
Yeah. Well, if not, it'd be $300 for the program or something like that. But at least when they charge you by the month, you will get all the updates and stuff for free. So that's the benefit kind of to that.
I gotta figure this out.
Robert Bowman said that I called eBay and spent an hour on the phone yesterday with eBay yesterday and got nowhere.
Okay.
Yeah, don't doubt that at all.
What's fun?
I've had pretty decent luck eBay for business on Facebook, but I never call eBay, ever.
You get somebody that's thank you very much, please come again. You know.
Yeah. Well, he ain't going back around.
I need to transfer.
Oh, God.
I do it here. I don't know what I just did.
How's your auction been going, Steve?
I haven't had it since before Christmas because, you know, we went to North Carolina for the holidays. We spent a week there, and I got back, and my brother-in-law, Joe, who does the auction with me, he's been pretty busy. So my brother, I don't know what's going on with him. So, but we're going to start up Monday again.
I've got a buddy that I messaged him tonight and wanted to see if he wanted to try an auction show.
Yeah, I don't have a big following, but we do all right. You know, you got to be, when you have a following like I do,
right?
You got to be careful with what you're selling and what you're selling it for. So, but other than that, I mean, you don't want to ship too many heavy things, but But I do. I mean, Dave bought an Atari from me, so. All right, I gotta figure this out. I'm gonna take this one out and see what happens. Gone. Oh, there's a mark.
All right. Sean Byrne of that.
Still raining outside. Sick of snowing, man.
Yeah, that's the thing about coins and stuff. You're talking about the Carson City. A lot of people just collect coins and they'll take that coin home and say, I've got a good coin, and they just don't know. But if they go to sell that later on, they'll get caught. There's so much fake silver out there. That's why I usually only mess with I like Mercury dimes. I like Washington quarters, Standing Liberty quarters, stuff like that. Maybe silver dollars if you're careful. But there's a lot of fakes on those. I don't like messing with the silver rounds. There's so much fake stuff of that out there. I saw an article, I think it was a guy in Georgia who was buying silver rounds from a coin place, and I think he passed away and his kids went to sell it all. It was all fake. Every bit of it. And it was in the little plastic things. It was big stuff, really nice and stuff. And
Yeah, you've got to be careful. You can get on wish.com
oh,
and you get all the Morgan silver dollars you want. I was buying them and then using an industrial adhesive glue, and I was sticking them to my sidewalk out in front of my store, and people would come by and try to pick them up.
that's cool, man.
Everybody, they would be okay, and then I'd go home, and then somebody would come back later that night with the screwdriver or something, and they'd pop them loose.
Oh my gosh, that's terrible.
It's funny. I just did it for
Right.
the shits and giggles for my own thing, but
Be a lot of people that, if they are able to manipulate silver and get it to run, everybody's going to jump into silver, and there'll be people buying fake silver.
that's right, because you don't want to buy I don't like buying silver off the market.
No.
It's on paper. I like to own the physical silver. And then you have to. I've got a 10-ounce silver bar that I bought, and I paid $170 for it at an antique mall. And honestly, I've never had it tested, never to see if it was, legitimate. But I paid $17 an ounce for it, and silver is like at 26 an ounce right now. So, there's, good profit right there.
Yeah. A bunch of silver index. What's it called? Let's see.
Mr. Sadie says, I have some wood nickels guaranteed to be 100% wood.
I bought silver from the iShare Silver Trust Fund the other day. It's at $24.99 right now.
You can get it from like JM Bullion and places like that.
Just did 10 listings for 1,000. Very nice.
$100 a listing. That ain't too bad.
Mm-hmm.
Not too shabby.
Not too shabby. Have you ever seen 15K gold?
Never heard of it.
It's it was before they, I think with the 14K, it was overseas.
Really?
I picked up this thing here. It was in it's
Oh, cool. Who is that on
I
it?
don't know, it's some overseas looking dude. I tried to look it up, but I looked on the back, it said 15K.
So you're saying he's not from Alabama?
He's not from Alabama.
Okay.
He don't have a banjo on his knee. Might be Colonel Sanders though. Like Colonel Sanders?
Colonel Sanders. Yeah, you have to be careful with a lot of stuff anymore. So much of that stuff is freaking fake off of Wish.com and stuff like that.
Wants me to paint a couple lines.
Oh, Tom Brady.
$15K gold is often marked 625. Yeah, this just says 15K on the back. I'd never seen it. I just threw it in my bag with other silver and gold pieces that I come across like that. Say he's gonna get in trouble. He's got to paint. His wife's gonna kick his butt. You did find your camera, Scott?
Hmm?
You did
Yeah,
find your camera.
it was outside.
What happened to my sound?
Oh, that's cool. Picked up a piece marked 333 not too long ago. 8K gold. Interesting.
Video editing isn't as fun as I thought it would be. Especially when you have no clue what you're doing.
I have a hole somewhere around here. I don't know if it's here or at home. I've got a whole bag full of gold jewelry that I pull out of different places. I don't know what I did with it though.
PB, you're gonna have a long night with this wind if you don't calm down.
Can't hear any here. They're coming out of the north.
I don't know where the hell it's coming from.
Are you guys close to that tornado that touched down in Alabama?
About an hour and a half.
Is January kind of early to start getting tornadoes in your part of the state?
No, it's not normal.
10 pounds of ferocious. You need to calm down. I had to go get her outside today. She's on the back porch. Won't leave the porch. Just barking up the like she's freaking nuts. The dog that's like 10 times her size and is next door. Wandering around the backyard, and she just will not shut up. I'm like, you don't even weigh as much as one of his legs.
Right.
You need one more, Scott.
Funny how it's always the little dogs.
I used to hang out with a guy like that. And I finally told him that if he picks a fight with a guy, he better be able to whoop his ass because I'm not going to stand there and back him up. He's like, not my fight, bro. Eric Gunther says, anyone else notice the people using their shipping supply coupon and then reselling boxes, envelopes in smaller lots? No, I haven't
I
seen
have
that.
not seen that.
I'm sure that's went on for years.
That's oh wow.
Hey. No, no. No. Yeah, this is weird. Every listing I put up comes up that it's got 28 hours left. Or 28 days, sorry. Super weird.
Just bring that with you tomorrow. Pick it up over here, probably. I'll be in there. So most pharmacies are closed now after 9. So Well, they're all going to open up at 8 or 9 in the morning up there, probably. So, pharmacies. That's what I'm saying. It's Sunday morning. They'll be open till 8 or 9. That's what I'm saying. So, if you get it 6500 Walden Run, number 722.
Don, that makes sense.
They just don't get the actuations.
This thing right here, I got it out of the bins today for $6. It goes for 65. Back bought.
Wish I had some bins close to me.
We just, started getting them here, so I think they're going to be pretty popular over the next few years. That industry will grow. Problem is, a lot of the store greedy, so they pick over things before you can get to them. So I don't think this one today was, but some are. We went to one the other day. It was teeny. It was about as big as my dining room, and you could tell they did that. So
Yeah, go in and pick all the good stuff, and then
well, they leave enough of it in there to make good, but
Yeah, because you need people to talk about it.
I know Scott don't like it, but they're fun.
somewhere there's supposed to be a place in Kentucky that actually sells the stuff from eBay when it comes back or when it gets there and they can't forward it to wherever it's coming from.
I've heard of that, but yeah, I heard it was in Kentucky too, but
That would be interesting.
wonder if they only sell to liquidators though.
This is what you get from Amazon customers. This guy here, look how they shipped it back to Amazon as a return.
I have some choice words, but I'll keep them to myself. Now, most of my stuff comes back good, but
That was a customer.
Sure.
That wasn't Amazon. That was a customer.
yeah, I know. I've had some customers return it. Like
Yeah,
that.
some people you just need, because if they'll do that, they'll do how many dumb things that they do in their life. You just need to be able to get their address, go hunt them down, and put your foot right on their throat till they stop wiggling. Do society a favor. Just
Oh Lord. Hey Ron, how are you doing?
I've been pretty with those kind of, I haven't had too many of them.
let's see. Okay, you're a shit hook. So
So Dylan got 3 stitches in his thumb. He cracked the tip, the bone that's in his at the very top,
Oh wow.
and one of the stitches goes through his nail.
Oh, stop.
Yeah, cringe.
That's too much.
And then he matched it, and he no.
That'll make your butthole pucker.
My palm just got sweaty thinking about that.
all right. So those of y'all playing the at-home game and weren't here earlier, Harlan's son got out of an Uber and slammed his left thumb into the door.
Then he had to take another Uber. No.
And the Uber door won. And he's not here. He is in Nashville.
Had he been partaking in a little bit of drinky drink?
Oh no! Yeah.
A little bit.
A little bit.
And the thing that they did this on was look up skeleton diver new. Or I'll look it up for you. I'll look it up on eBay.
to get that clip in there twice.
Completed. Rare Imaginext skeleton driver. They're asking $60 for it.
All right.
You're not. Not anymore.
Thanks, Steve.
Yeah, yours for
Just
life.
trying to encourage you.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of car it was on the Uber, but he got his tip of his thumb hung in or slammed in the door.
Yeah, I could think of a couple things that would be worse to get slammed in the door, but I feel his pain.
I'm glad that wasn't out while he was.
Yeah, that'd be awkward.
Okay, first of all, why?
Getting some stitches.
Well, story. $5 and a 75 for a dance cook pot. Very nice.
So let's go ahead and out somebody right now.
Uh-oh.
So if you're watching the show there, Thomas Usborn from Casanova, New York, 2030 Cincinnati Drive.
Shit, that's my uncle.
Midget, penis, cock. You buy something and then 10 minutes later want to cancel it. I'll give you one of these, buddy. What up? How do you buy something, pay for it, and then go, oh, wait a minute, I changed my mind?
Oh, I get that a lot.
They found it cheaper somewhere else, probably.
That's what it is, too.
The bird of paradise will love your anus. Too bad it doesn't let me give a note to the buyer.
Dear buyer,
Oh, I tell them off, but a very professional way.
I'm beyond that point.
dear buyer, today
No, they didn't find it cheaper on eBay because I'm me and like 3 other people got the same price.
That's where it is. All right.
Oh, Mike, I've got 2 of them, so it don't matter.
For some reason, my GoPro footage froze for about 15 minutes. It was just a still. You could still hear the audio. You ever had that issue?
Your audio sounds like you're stoned.
what?
I'm glad I'm not the only one. I was about to say.
Your audio changed, and you sound like you're just stoned out of your mind.
It does. That's
All right, hold on. No, I'm still on the Yeti.
It is. I mean,
I'm like, Steve claims he has never done anything, but he is.
good stuff tonight.
I recognize that because I might every now and then be.
I've heard that voice before from myself.
Is that any better?
There you go.
There you go.
That's
That's
my
right.
internal microphone. I'm going back to the Yeti. I don't like that.
Oh wow.
oh yeah.
All right, now, am I good again or no?
Oh yeah.
Now you sound like a DJ for a strip club.
You keep talking like that, I am gonna get high.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'll switch over to the internal.
There you go.
Every once in a
Yeah,
while. the Yeti-
even Mike said, I thought maybe Steve had taken a loot or something.
How long was that going on and you guys didn't tell me about it?
Yeah, Ron says he likes Stone Steve better.
It was a few minutes. I was like, I just got back, talking to my son. I was like, did his voice change? What is?
So they're gonna are they gonna have to do anything with the tip bone that's broken, or will it just heal back?
No, it's just cracked. He said they got to put him on antibiotics because of that.
Just the tip. It's all fun and games till you break the tip.
Cosby special.
Marshall's been slipping him something to mellow him out. Mellow him out. Jim said about 20 minutes. Steve drooling all over himself. Oh, yeah.
It would be funnier if Mr. Sadie knew how to spell drooling.
I picked up on it. I figured it out.
I was like, is Steve taking a hit of like Thorazine or something? Shit.
Thorazine. That's what we gave the crazy guys at the hospital when they get all.
Oh, I'm on stuff, but I don't think it's that.
Yeah, but in the 90s or the late 80s, early 90s, as I was in Alabama, there was a group back then, some of them that had a song, the Thorazine Shuffle.
That's what we would. They would, yeah. If they took it long enough, because that's an old type drug. If they took it long enough, it would affect them permanently to where they would have a tremor and you could tell the old guys, they'd walk around and they'd have the head shakes. Like medications weren't good.
Steve's straight. I'm just high on life.
Yeah.
Some weed.
I tried weed once, a very long time ago. It didn't do anything until I went to drink a beer, and then I got really drunk. But other than
You can't mix alcohol and weed?
Apparently, I can't.
Man, Scott.
That's the worst way to try it.
I didn't get high at all.
Mix it all you want to. There's nothing wrong with it.
Till they wheel you away in a wheelchair.
It is for the first timer.
Hey, if you're carrying on and you don't want to walk up to your room, you just mix them and they'll take you.
I've heard.
Hello.
They won't think twice about it. They just carry you right up there.
Coffee's done. What else can I list? Gonna mute because I've got to run the heat gun.
No. Oh.
That thing will burn your fingers right off.
Woo. Such a handy tool, though.
Yeah, I was using a hairdryer for years, and it's a dual speed hairdryer, and it worked great until I got one of these heat guns.
Yeah, these little guys is mine right here.
I got it out of the bins the other day, and I tried it. I'm like, where have you been all my life? So
they're dirt cheap too.
I looked it up on Amazon. It's only like $13.
Yeah.
So, and I found another one at a thrift store. So I got it for my wife. It was $5, I think. More of a name brand one though. It was it was a crafty one, but it still does the same job.
I learned the hard way. You got to be careful on the like pill bottles.
Yeah, I
melted a couple of those.
I had some gummy vitamins that I had in the Amazon, and ruined a couple bottles. Yeah.
It took me a second.
On the high setting.
I almost sent it in. It was just slightly altered. It was enough to just kind of the head was tilting. I was like, oh God, glad I caught that.
Whoever wants to know what I'm using, if he wants to know the name brand, if you go on my video, there's a link, which is only a link, of course. But anyway, this is ABUNRO 300 watt heat tool, and it's got 2 levels, so it's low and high, so it's nice.
Need to get you
A Bruno.
A referral link for that.
I do. I got one. I've never had referral links. I've been an Amazon affiliate for years because I had websites and stuff. But I've never really used it that much. So I just I'm throwing them under my videos now. Any little bit, you know.
Some eBayers have tons of them.
There was a girl one time, this is a couple of years ago, and I figured out what she was doing. But she'd pick an item from eBay. So she was, eBay referral program is what she was. But I didn't know it at first. She'd pick an eBay item and then post it in one of the reselling groups and start asking questions about, okay, why is this price? Or, there's a bunch of questions you can ask about an item. But what she was really doing, it was an affiliate link. And so now every time you buy something on eBay for the next couple of days, she gets the commission. So the group owner didn't know that she was doing it. Finally told him, hey, this is what's going on here. And then they booted her out of the group. It's one of the big groups, too.
Does anybody make it rich on GameStop stock this week?
I knew that coming.
I'm guessing not. Everybody's here working.
Yeah, we're working on Saturday night. What do you think?
I wouldn't know what I was doing. I still don't even understand what a short is. So
Let's see if I've lost money on my Robinhood yet.
I signed up. Wade was promoting. I think it was Wade was promoting Robinhood or somebody. And so I signed up, and you're supposed to get a free stock. And for some reason, I never got it.
Yeah, they did me that way. I had to call.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I just didn't. I don't care.
I signed up for Robinhood today.
Well, so far on the coin that I had $25 last night, I'm down to $18.95 today.
Ooh.
Damn it. Ron, which camera would that be?
I think it's interesting that it just trades 24/7, 365. That's different.
Talking about digital currency like Bitcoin and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Because the normal stock market for the central time zone is from 8:30 to 3.
You mean the one I listed a little while ago?
Which one did you list? The
70D, and then I listed our old one too, a T3i. Oh, Ron, you're talking about this one? I just made my first video with it tonight.
Mario Bennett rookie.
who? Mario who?
Oh, that's late.
Mario Bennett rookie. It's a Mario Bennett rookie. It's old basketball cards I'm looking up. See if it's worth screwing around with. If not, it goes in the trash. Make it more rare.
People love their pets, man. I'm telling you now. People will do anything for their pets. This is a light therapy unit for pets. It goes for $120 used or new. $120 new on eBay.
I just spent $500 getting 4 cats spayed and neutered. So
Light. It's called LumaSoothe. Light therapy for pets. Let's see what it looks like inside.
I think he is, Connie.
That's all it is. Yes, I am. We share.
okay.
That'll get listed for sure. It's under there. And, no. By the way, these are Dollar General pajama pants. That's how cheap I am.
Dusty's a prima donna about his pants. He likes the fleece lined ones.
These things are cheap. I've had them for a couple of years though. They lasted, but they're falling apart. I gotta get them.
Terry Pendleton Braves Collector Series 5 of 28.
Yeah, I think Scott follows Idaho Hillbilly.
Who's Idaho Hillbilly?
Never heard of them.
Mike, never heard of him. I've only watched like every one of his videos for like the last 4 years.
I told my chiropractor uses light therapy, and I told him it was a scam.
Yeah, Kevin and Kitty are really good people. I like them a lot.
I seen him on TikTok the other day.
Lord have mercy.
I was scrolling through TikTok, looking at reseller content, stuff like that. And there he was dancing.
Oh my God.
What do you expect?
Who was dancing?
Kevin.
Kevin,
Idaho.
yeah,
Oh, great.
he's a hoot.
Have you guys sold like Raid foggers on eBay before?
Nope.
Or messed with that?
Sold what?
Like these.
Bug foggers.
Oh,
Nobody? Have you been? What's it take to ship them?
A box?
Well, I mean, for USPS, I know it's got to go ground.
Technically,
Ground, that means parcel.
technically.
Say that again?
Technically ground, which means parcel.
Parcel.
What is it?
If it's over a pound, parcel select.
Like I was looking it up, and I guess there's like some kind of symbol you're technically supposed to put on the.
First class would have to be parcel too.
I don't know.
If you want to do it the correct way, it's ground. You could do UPS. No,
Yeah.
that'd be too small for UPS.
Yeah, you can get some of those stickers, I think, on USPS.com.
Can you? I was looking for them. I couldn't find them.
I think so. Let me check.
It's like a diamond or little thing with like two little black. I don't know. I had printed one out.
Charger doesn't.
Supplies.
Going to.
I printed one out.
We were doing hand sanitizer and stuff like that. All had to go ground.
Yeah.
It'd be the same concept, I think.
Yes, it had to go ground.
Yes, it had to go ground. Every bit of it
Have you ever sold these on Amazon?
has to go ground.
No, I know that, but I mean,
You have to take the pesticide test to be able to sell that on Amazon.
I did. I'm ungated.
I am too, but I still stay away from them.
It seems sketchy. Like some of the stuff you sell, I don't know. It can get weird.
The regulation is what gets me. I just don't.
There is no stickers. I stand corrected.
Yeah. But it's supposed to have that one sticker on it.
Sure.
Technically.
I think you get where I'm going with that.
I mean, I don't know. It's not liquid. Like, I don't know how they know.
Yeah. I haven't blown up a plane yet.
If it's going ground, I mean, you know.
You know, if a plane blows up, they probably would be able to trace it back to you anyways.
Right.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
Now I need to find a charger that works with this thing.
I'd have to say it's probably a pretty unfounded worry since you don't hear.
Yeah.
Another FedEx plane went down due to some damn seller shipping aerosol cans, you know. It just doesn't seem to happen that often.
I'm sure the danger is there.
Yeah.
But
it's some kind of governmental overregulation stuff. Because, I mean, let's face it, you'd probably be worse off taking an airliner from Indonesia to Australia than you would be. I mean, they've lost 2 airplanes from there in the past 15 years. I've not heard of any FedEx planes going down.
that one did. I didn't mean to mess with you there, Dave. I was telling you in a box. I mean, I was just being a jerk. Sometimes I come across and like I'm an asshole and people don't get it.
Oh, I get it.
Trying to be,
I like your sense of humor.
it's horrible.
Dave, I don't want you to be mistaken. I was messing with you.
Yeah.
You gotta mess with the new guy. Even though you've been around a long time, it's first time on camera. You gotta expect some play.
Oh, absolutely. I'm all game.
Somebody breaks.
Yeah, I heard you cracked it. You just cracked the top here.
So some are kids deals or more. It's not the charger that messes with the plane. It's actually the lithium battery. So the charger is just
It's gonna be rough tomorrow.
it's just a transformer. It won't do much.
Transformer.
Now on ship, laptop via priority mail, so it can't go air, right? But you're allowed to take a laptop on a plane.
Yeah. Okay.
With a lithium battery.
They control freaks.
Are you expecting anything the government does to have common sense attached to it? Is that what we're expecting now?
So
No.
there's no shame in this, but my wife's son, he gets medical assistance, right, from the state of Ohio, and he doesn't have a cell phone right now because it broke. So he's been using his mom's number, and they won't change it in the system, right? So today he gets a letter in the mail. We're going to call you on January 27th. Guess when they mailed that letter? January 27th. That's the government. And we want them to run things.
No.
I don't want them to run things.
I don't want to run anything.
Apparently half the country does.
I want them to go away.
Yeah, that's a nice way to put it. Go away.
Yeah, I would prefer every single one of them went away.
I prefer them all to visit SpongeBob. Good luck at the bottom of the sea.
especially at the bikini atoll, where that was based off of. Oh, radio.
Yeah, Diamond. I tried doing that, and it's hard to get a good image, and it's hard to get it to print out right on the label printer.
Doesn't it have to be certain colors too?
It's just black and white, but I found one on Google, and like part of the corner is kind of off on it, and then trying to center it up and print it on the labels was like, okay, it seemed like more hassle, and it was worth it to buy some. Or
Yeah, go dog go. You are correct. They did try to blame it on the lithium batteries, but the oxygen generators were, I think, the issue when that plane went down. And I think it was in the 90s. You never get a straight answer from anybody in government.
Ever.
They got us all running around wearing masks for the fucking common cold, for God's sake.
Uh-oh.
that's definitely a weird thing, though. The COVID, I had it.
When that idiot in New York, they're now coming out and say he covered up numbers because he killed 86,000 people by putting infected people back in nursing homes. Why is he not in jail? Why is he not on trial for murder?
Uh-oh.
You
This
know,
is Harlan's channel. Go ahead.
when you're part of the status quo, you don't have anything to worry about.
Different rules.
I mean, look at Benghazi. They sat back and had soldiers they could have sent in, but they didn't. Nobody got in trouble.
Yeah, and then they stood up there and scream as half the people are going through the ropes in Congress. They were here to kill us. Yeah, between the ropes, you dumbass.
They were not there. They were idiots. They were sheep-led.
And it's all Trump's fault. But wait a minute, Trump and his people, he was still giving a speech. And if you've watched anything over Trump for the last 5 years, they don't leave his speech. They're in lines for miles to get there to hear this man. They don't leave early. I can tell you this, since all this started, I've been in at least 150 Walmarts. I've been in probably 800 retail stores. I've been in 15 states. I've been on a plane.
That's good.
And here I sit. Shouldn't I have called something?
Yeah, I talked to her on the phone earlier.
I don't doubt that it's real, but I believe that it was definitely played up by politicians so that they could use it to sway the United States elections.
What did they cheated so bad they didn't even need it.
Well, they were so afraid of him getting elected again that they
It's gonna hurt.
pulled every
I talked to her this morning.
play out that they could.
If you're going to change election laws, months beforehand, and then illegally, and then you're going to use Italy to change votes, election packets, you could have just sat back.
No, I think they did that in 2016. I think the elections have been rigged for quite a while.
Oh, I do too, 100%.
And I think that they expected to win in 2016, and they got complacent. And Hillary didn't get. I mean, here's the thing, and I know there's people that are listening right now that are saying you're crazy, but I can tell you that Barack Obama left over 100 judicial seats open, and he wouldn't have did that unless he 100% knew that Clinton was going to win. I firmly believe that. You'll never make me believe anything else. If they thought that the Republicans had a snowball's chance in a hot place, they would have filled them seats. I just don't believe it.
I wish I'd had it on camera last night. So we're on our way to the restaurant. There were 7 of us resellers there, and I get a message from Dusty saying, better make sure you got on clean underwear because they're taking temperatures.
Oh,
And I walk in the door, and the first guy in front of me, he says, "Okay, I'm gonna take your temperature." So he hits the guy's forehead. I bend over and show him my ass. He's like, "I think I got a thermometer here for you somewhere."
That's how they're doing them in Asia now. I seen something that says they're using rectal, or they're testing your temperature in your ass for a respiratory illness.
Oh, that's what they're doing in China for sure.
Yeah, they're testing you for a respiratory illness via your ass.
My husband and kids are for the first time eating in a restaurant since March.
wow.
What state is that? I mean, what communist nation is that?
Yeah, it ain't even that bad here in California.
What?
You can eat French laundry all you want.
Good Lord.
If you know the right people.
I just saw your email, Go Doggo, about that stock. I just now looked at my email. Sorry about that.
Do as I do, or do as I say, not as I do. Crazy.
I'm back up over $19 in my Dogecoin.
I'm in OC. All the time. Really? I may have been to 2 bars today.
Yeah, OC is closed again, but it wasn't in between March and now. Kids and deals. I'm in Orange County too.
How long was our dining closed, Scott? Month? 2 months?
Yeah, a month.
But that's been how long ago?
What did they never closed takeout though?
No, you could get takeout. You could go.
We did it for the first 4 weeks, like for the lockdown or whatever, and then Meemaw finally let it go. That hateful thing. Tell Meemaw to set us free. That's the bad thing about having a governor that's so old. She's so scared of this mess. We're one of the few southern states with a mask law. I mean, not a law, a mask order, even though it's not a law and they can't do nothing about it.
People come to jail for not wearing a mask. Just wondering.
They haven't put anybody in jail. They won't do it.
Can't.
Can't. I know in Connecticut they tried to fine a couple, and these folks had money and lawyered up, and that fine went away pretty quick.
Where did we find inside dining? Everything's open here. Everything is open here.
The only thing that's not open here is McDonald's. They haven't gone back to inside dining. Everything else has been for a long time.
To the south.
I went to a plane jumper.
Yo, what up?
Yeah, they closed inside dining in Alabama for a month, 6 weeks, something like that. But that was back early 2020. Some of the restaurants have some of the booths closed.
Yeah, kids deals. It was a claim jumper. In Anaheim.
Oh shit! Things are falling everywhere.
Hey, what's up, Alan? We're just listed on eBay and going through. I'm going through different stuff to send off to my auction and stuff like that. Hanging out, making sure we're just making sure everybody's keeping busy. It's a listing party, man.
Ain't no party like a listing party.
Do what?
I said there ain't no party like a listing party.
Because a listing party don't stop.
Let's go.
Ain't no party like a listing party because a listing party don't stop. Oh, that's right. It is your birthday today. 29 years old from Mr. Allen.
$49 my ass. He's older than that.
He is not.
Yeah, he's about 56. Right, Alan? He looks older.
Tupac on a Saturday night. $57.
See?
I'm not good at guessing people's ages. Some people cut you out when you get
I was
wrong.
close.
Is that right, Scott? Some people cut you out when you guess their age wrong. Andy. Andy Glass, boy, he got me.
How many games are in the exploding kitten? How many cards are in exploding kittens? They told me on the first page.
We got this. Option. Mike says, John, you have flea markets near your place, right?
Me? Some, not many. Not a whole lot. I've got one. Used to be pretty good, but there's some outdoor flea markets that are open in the summertime. Some pretty good ones. Don Russ, Raymond King's Kirby Puckett, 1992.
I had that card once.
I had the whole set of them, but I threw more than half of them away because the corners were all freaking smashed up on them. If this card was signed, it would be worth $200. Let me get my magic marker here real quick.
I have all my baseball cards. I still have most of them.
I want to get I need to get one of those auto pins.
They're still roller skating? I didn't know that was still a thing.
Oh yeah. You don't roller skate?
Huge when we were kids, but
I used to pay with pennies to get into the roller skating rink. The people liked me, and we were pretty poor. So I just go up there and I could scrape together all the pennies I could find, and I just lay them up on the counter and they'd let me go in.
all right, I've spent enough time on that one.
Mike, I collect and sell.
Oh, wow, you got bowling too. Nice. That we still have.
Thinking about having an apartment, when you have to take the dog out, you have to go out. Also,
Just put them out in the hallway.
do what?
Just put them out in the hallway.
Yeah.
Let's go to the bathroom.
Hey, Harlan, how about that wind out there?
It is windy. It's raining too.
Fluffy get blown away.
She just stood there. She peed. She stared at me. Are you done?
She's done pooped enough in the house for like the last for another month.
I know. I wonder why her stomach's been so tore up.
Is she finally settling down now?
Yeah.
All right, video. Video is done. John talking bad about me doing some educational videos.
Say what?
You talking bad about me doing my educational videos? You suck.
You do you, boo. I don't say don't do educational videos.
In fact, he gave me the advice to continue doing them.
Apparently, I mean, I can give you the secret sauce. Apparently, it's buy shit wholesale and then tell everybody you're buying it from somebody else and then shoot videos. Except you got to be careful with your videos if you leave the fucking address. Excuse me.
Would you consider that a double play?
A double play? Yeah. Maybe. I think it's even better than that. It's like a Louisiana double play. I mean, that's a special kind of double play.
I got you. Yeah, I heard about that Louisiana double play.
I think I know who you're referring to. All right, good enough.
You don't know anything about what we're talking about.
Probably not.
We talking in code.
I was me and Dusty was sitting in a hangout, and I'm watching a video, and something caught my eye, and it was a label about the. It's when you ship something FedEx. There's the big FedEx label, and there's the smaller, like little FedEx label. And I go, ooh, what is that? And I screenshotted it, and I pulled it out, and I go, it says something Louisiana something play. And I said, apparently it's in Baton Rouge. And I pull it up, and lo and behold, was there not but the exact same stuff that he was buying in that storage shed was on their website. I go, well, I'll be darned.
That connection or whatever happened. It's just a damn store.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard. I'm not throwing shade that way, but it's a lot of work to get around letting people know you buy stuff via, wholesale.
And he might be getting a deal from this guy because he buys in bulk. You never know.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. But it's not the same guy that he bought from in the past because I study those videos. That's how I picked up. I watch it frame by frame, just trying to figure out what's going on.
Nobody got time for that.
Oh, I do. I got plenty of time. I made a lot of money in 2020. I got plenty of time. I ain't got nothing but time. Especially when people come over to your YouTube channel and tell you that you suck and you need to give up because you'll never be anything.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
You got plenty of time. It's like messing with somebody that's going to prison. That's a bad idea. All they got to do is sit around.
Yeah, so I'm actually starting a video series. It'll come out tomorrow. Because what's the one constant about this business? As many people start this business, quit this business. So there's always new people coming in. There's always people looking for information. So I'm making a video series directed at just how to start, what to think about, and just going from, about 20, 25 video series of, what you can expect. And something that I can, when people say, I don't know how to do this, I can go, man, I got a whole playlist for you. Just pick a damn video. There's 25 of them.
Hey, you've went over to Odyssey, haven't you, Scott?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I seen you over there. I signed up, and now I've got an account over there.
Yeah, I was afraid with my vocality on one of my channels about my disdain for the Democrats and the liberals and
right.
And Susan Wojciechowski that they would connect the two channels. Yeah.
Yeah, they imported everything over there.
Correct.
And so I thought that was pretty sweet. Plus, I think that they're going to be growing.
They're actually working on their live right now, so you'll be able to go live over there.
What's it called?
Odyssey, Odyssey, Odyssey. And you can set up a channel over there. And not only can you upload over there, but when you upload to YouTube, it automatically uploads to Odyssey.
Yeah.
And then when you establish an account over there, it imports all your videos from YouTube over there. So I have like almost 800 videos over there, and I've only been on the site for 3 days.
Can you see all your views and stuff?
No, it starts all over.
No, I mean, can you see the views that you're getting from Odyssey on Odyssey?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's
you know how well it's doing.
Yeah, there's one guy over there, ADZ Robinson, Ads Robinson or whatever. He's from England, and he's got like 7,000 followers over there.
Yeah, the one big one that's moving that way is Salty Crackers moving that way.
Is he? Wow.
Yeah, he is. He's moving that way because I don't know how his account's not been shut down the way they've shut him down because he's been suspended a couple times, and the folks over at Odyssey there's a couple platforms: Rumble, Odyssey, BitChute. Whichever one of them gets their live platform up first is going to win the alternate media explosion.
Log into Odyssey. I got to sign up. All right. How do I sign up? I'm trying to keep up with all these websites that people are going to back and forth, just so I can follow the people I like to follow.
Yeah, there's really not a lot of censorship on those platforms. Odyssey and especially BitChute, BitChute's got Alex Jones on. That's not how much they don't care.
Well, here's a big NFL trade. You see that one, Scott?
No, who is it?
Matthew Stafford going to the LA Rams for Jared Goff.
Holy.
I was thinking about, I have a site, I have one over on BitChute, but there really are some issues over there with far right, alt-right neo-Nazi stuff, and I'm like, and after seeing how Parler was shut down and how they went after Gab and
well, they can't. They went out to Gab 4 years ago. Gab got their own servers. They can't touch Gab now.
But with BitChute, I was thinking, it's more known for being. It's got a worse reputation than Odyssey. So I'm like, I like Odyssey, and I like the Coinbase. They also have that Coinbase there, where they have their own cryptocurrency that they pay for watching videos. If you watch videos over there, they'll pay you out in cryptocurrency. It's not a lot, but it's something. I mean,
I'm telling you right now, John, you can get over there and make videos about all your end of the world theories and stuff, and you'll be some kind of legend over there.
I could do that. If I was going to do that, I'd make it on BitChute because that's where the base for that's already at. The base is already there.
See, go. I'm not surprised at all that there's not been a lot of uproar because the one thing that's what the left does. They argue, they fight, they scream, they talk, they throw a tantrum, they throw a fit. The people on the right just go about making it. If these are the rules, then the hell with you. We're gonna build our own. And
that's what they said forever. If you don't like the rules, if you don't like the way they carry their private business, they can do whatever they want. So what do? They go make their own.
But it's not good enough to go make your own. But then they want to destroy what the right has made, and that's
then they go attack. Then they attack. Well, it wasn't. Well, I thought it was go make your own, but now it's no. You can't even do that. You can't make your own because we're going to do everything in our power to silence you. It's aggravating.
I'll be at Slick Toys on Odyssey. SLIKTOYS, if anybody wants.
I'm going to start pushing my Odyssey I'm gonna start pushing Odyssey through my YouTube.
Yeah, I've got it on my links in my LinkedIn. I've got my Odyssey account on there.
Because I'm going to start pushing, because I would like to, it'd be nice to go over there and have just it's all it is for me right now is a backup site in case they do try to take out my,
I'm going to assume once it's uploaded to Odyssey, it'll stay there, even if YouTube pulls it, right?
Yeah, I would assume. I haven't tried. I thought maybe that'd be a good idea. Try going back and deleting one of my crappy videos and seeing if it deletes it off there. But I don't think so.
I have 139 videos syncing. Huh.
It don't take that long.
It's always good to have a backup plan, even if I never use it.
Right.
Yeah, Ron, you just go to odyssey.com and sign up. ODYSE.com.
I guess you're still bearded picker over there.
Man, I'm bearded picker everywhere.
I can tell you, I didn't do it, but there's certain YouTubers when they go over to Odyssey, if they decide to set up shop over there, they're going to be disappointed.
Why is that?
Oh, just a couple people I know have been registering users.
Why would you do
there?
I think, yeah.
Registering some usernames.
Yeah, I just like to keep my options open, so that's why.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, it's a really good platform too. I think it's the best alt tech platform that I've seen so far. As far as all of the platforms go, as far as the functionality and their search functions and stuff, I think that it's probably going to be the one that wins the race. That's why I picked it.
It says it syncs with library too.
Yeah. It's Library and Odyssey have they're teamed up somehow. I'm not exactly sure. It wants to do a live eBay review.
I got about 300 Phillips head screwdrivers and not a single flat. Small ones.
White man issues.
Yeah. This radio that the Nickelodeon radio has flat flathead screws holding it together, which is rare, but
That's really weird.
that's what I'm trying to do. Trying to get it apart so I can when I gotta clean the pots in there for the volume control.
What I did, what I'm going to start doing, Scott, and this might be something that you could do, is if you want to grow your Odyssey following, start putting out one exclusive video over there a week.
Yeah,
So that,
I'm trying to really attack social media this year because I think that I've not done just putting out YouTube videos and not really had a plan.
right.
So right now I'm sitting there creating a Facebook page because I think there's a different audience on Facebook than there is YouTube and other platforms. People that just stay on Facebook and don't go anywhere else.
Well, like the Jeebuses and stuff like that.
Yeah,
They're
he's done really well doing both of them.
They're making all you have to do is upload that video to you upload the video to YouTube, and then a couple days later I upload it to my Facebook page. But you have to have 10,000. You have to have 10,000 followers on your page, which honestly you could buy those. And 2, you have to have 30,000 1-minute views a month. So you're going to have to get 30,000 people to watch your videos at least 1 minute a month.
I got a buddy who makes pretty good bank over there on Facebook doing that. You have to have a like page, but after that.
And right now I'm currently building my website. So I'll kind of center everything there and put links there to all my places. I'm gonna do a weekly vlog. So yeah, I've got lots of stuff that I'm in. Hopefully by the next couple weeks I have it all straightened out.
Yeah, I've got Show Me Pickers, and then I've got Nevermore Antiques. I've got both of those domain names. The Nevermore Antiques just pushes people to my YouTube channel. It's an auto redirect. And then the Show Me Pickers is actually a site that I've got that's got information and videos and stuff on it. I need to do better at updating it.
Yeah, that was been my problem in the past. I had a website that I just ignored. So I'm trying to really put myself on a schedule and do certain things each day.
I'd like to figure out a way that I can make it easier to update.
Yeah, I've seen Walter Knobloch how he's been pursuing the same kind of thing, and he's really changed his channel to be versus just making money on eBay and Amazon. It's more making money online as a focus to try to widen the audience.
Yeah, I want to do more entrepreneurial type stuff, like what I was talking about to Steve, like him reading stories and doing like one of the videos I thought about doing is 7 ways to make money on YouTube and coming up with 7 different channel ideas. Let's say you might not want to be a reseller, but you could read stories. Like, here's the thing, like if you've got a really good voice, you could read children's stories. And I mean, there's just so many ideas that you could come up with, I
have a reading of 'Twas the Night Before Christmas on my YouTube channel. That thing got tons of hits.
Right.
Yeah.
Like ASMR?
ASMR The Night Before Christmas. It was the night before Christmas.
It's strangely soothing.
So am I even close? I'm at 7 listed.
What the hell? All right, we did it.
Yay! Donald Trump's finally coming on.
Is he coming through to arrest them all? Let's roll.
That was an Amber Alert.
Damn.
I'm ready.
I haven't seen Amber, but
for the fake inauguration day, I bought myself a new gun. I'm ready.
Fake inauguration day. Remember.
You still reading?
20th of January.
Is Harlan trying to make this the ASMR stream?
I don't. That's another thing I don't get.
The people that eat food is weird too, like the ASMR food eating. If you got yourself
The weirdest YouTube channels that I know of are, my wife watches some of them, are the girls who, they're weight loss channels, but they never lose weight. They just gain it.
There's websites that, there's like, large people who sit there and eat, and people will pay to watch them eat.
Yeah. These people are genuinely trying to lose weight, but they keep getting.
The ones I'm talking about, they're not trying to lose weight at all.
No, I've seen those.
Paying to watch them eat.
Yeah, I've seen those too.
Mukbangs.
It's weird. Yeah, people do weird shit. To each their own, I guess.
Well, I have a buddy that is we'll just say that he is pretty fond of the white race, and he has this whole thing about fat people, and like he doesn't like fat people, but he likes me. I'm fat, but he's locked on to those big girls that were on that My 600 Pound Live, and he posts stuff about them all the time. And I'm like, I don't know if you've ever seen them, but it's hilarious. The show is. I don't know how people could just be fat and it be entertaining, but it is.
Fat guy, little coat.
Yes, baseball. I would not even know how to do an ASMR video.
I don't even know what that is. I mean, I've heard of it.
It's like sounds, or I don't know. I'm.
There's a guy that does chiropractor stuff, and he does ASMR or whatever, and he'll walk up to women and he takes they wear shirts, so he gets real close to the camera and he'll rub their back, and then he'll go.
I'll have to try that.
And I'm like, why does he keep rubbing them? And then I realized that it was one of them ASMR channels or whatever. I'm like, that's pretty weird that he keeps rubbing that lady. I'm like, I'd be a little uncomfortable. But those cracked videos, that's like they call them. There's the one guy from Houston or whatever. He's the old white guy, and he's like calls those people crack addicts and stuff like that because he likes people to. People like to hear the bones crack whenever he does the adjustments. Those guys are making bank.
I know what you're talking about.
Especially the ones that give the free adjustments to the hot freaking Instagram models who come in those like real tight pants. And you're like, nobody is going to the chiropractor wearing a tube top and a pair of yoga pants. But this stuff is pretty entertaining. But they ain't quite figured it out as much as that one lady on YouTube that does the yoga and the yoga pants.
Hell, you don't need pants. Just you can watch naked yoga on YouTube.
Yep. Completely naked yoga.
I'm not kidding you, folks. You think that's just PP being funny? I'd Google it. YouTube search naked yoga. Be prepared what you're gonna see. That's all I got to say. Don't come blame it on me.
I heard rumors.
I wonder if you can do anything like naked as long as it's considered like, I don't know, could you do like naked reselling?
Sure.
Hey, there we go.
Somebody contact me Somebody contact Lindy Glenn and give her the idea.
Oh my God.
I'm kidding.
Don't say that on here. I'll be getting a call from Lindy. Don't. She'll be saying, "What the hell?
What's
are
that?
y'all talking about?"
It was a joke. Joke.
I know it.
But it could be profitable. You just never know.
Naked Yoda.
Naked Yoda. Yeah, I typed in Naked Yoda, and it came up with Gremlins.
Mr. Sadie. Right?
What naked? It gives the hub a run for its money. Oh.
That feels like a good.
Maybe I should focus my channel on Lieutenant Dangle reselling. Maybe I should be in costume all the time.
That's an angle.
Wear shorty shorts out yard selling, and wear a GoPro and see if people say anything.
I'm sure they wouldn't. You just lost half your viewership, dude. Oh man. That was the funnest trip that I had ever been on in Vegas. That was freaking crazy. Once all this gets back to normal, eBay has got to get that going again. There we go. Lieutenant Dangle Yoga.
Would you like to buy some fruit? How about some nuts? Some shorty shorts. I'm a horrible man.
I did wear that to a bar one night. It was Halloween, and I knew all the people there, and I walked in, they're like, "What in the world?" You dang right.
My favorite one is still at Vegas. When Harlan moved through the crowd and two gay guys, shut the fuck up.
I'm out on the dance floor and the music in. He goes, "We're going to take a break right quick. We'll be back in 10 minutes, whatever." And I see that. I turned around. He said, "Shut the fuck up." What? I love it.
Oh, they liked your costume?
Oh yeah, a lot of people. Yeah. You walk through the crowd and you're like, "Who just grabbed my butt?"
It could have been a him. It could have been a her. Who knows?
The funniest thing about the whole thing was it was a costume party. So I'm wearing this costume, which is not much costume, and only about 5% of the people are dressed up in costume. And I'm like, I'm not doing this. And they're like, "You are wearing this in there." Yes, you are. And it's like, oh God. Yeah, lots of picture taken with that one. I still have people send me pictures from that night.
That's awesome. If they ever have one again, I'm going to take my wife out there and we're going to go.
That was a fun time.
I think that we need to do a Nashville meetup this year. I've had a lot of people say they want to go. I brought it up I don't want to be the organizer of it, but I brought it up on a live and to some other people, and they were pretty excited about the idea.
What, going out there?
Yeah, because I mean, the other one that they were doing got canceled. Plus, it was $100 freaking to to go. And when you go to Nashville, there's so many good places to go thrift.
Yeah. Yeah, we talked about doing one in Vegas with the end of last year, but it was still COVID was just too much. A lot of people probably wouldn't have went. But I talked to 2 or 3 people. I talked to Lindy about trying to set some up. If 3 or 4 or 5 resellers all said we're going to go and we're going to set this time frame up and just kind of just start spreading the word, then you probably have quite a few people show up.
Yeah, I'd do it. I'd go.
And that's probably what's going to happen if they do it, because eBay this past year said they wasn't going to have eBay open anymore. They were doing all the little satellite things in all the different cities. And from the people I know that went, they said those sucked.
Mm-hmm. They suck.
I think if they did I think that if you would do like a reseller meetup, and if someone would contact eBay and see if they would send a representative or two to like talk to an audience,
right?
Maybe they would do something like that, but it would take some big names to get something like that pulled off.
Right.
Me and my 6,000 subs aren't quite the army it's going to take to get it done. But like if a lot of people went together and I think it would work out pretty good.
Mm-hmm. And the whole, the best part of it, I mean, they had all the different places you could go, the seminars and stuff, but that wasn't the cool part. Just hanging out with the YouTubers and people that you've met, and through different, avenues through eBay and stuff. Just meeting the people, and hanging out was the fun part.
Right.
Yeah, I'm ready for Vegas, man. We need some Vegas.
Yeah.
Some had turkey.
Vegas.
It'd definitely be better than hanging out on a boat.
Yep.
Well, like a cruise?
No, just a boat. Somebody had actually talked about doing that, doing like a 5-day reseller cruise.
Oh, hell.
Like, you get some of these people on the same boat together. People like somebody got thrown overboard.
Shit, some of the things are big as a city. You won't even run into some of those people the whole time you're there, probably.
Right.
The crazy card, you're talking about Lieutenant Dan, not Lieutenant Dangle. Stop picking on the poor dude. He had no legs. Lieutenant Dan had no legs. You'd be upset too if you were constantly sitting on your junk.
So I got 7 listed. Did I keep up?
Woohoo!
Slow.
I just started. I got 1, 2, 3.
I got coins ready for the auction. I got some cards ready for the auction.
Counterfeit cash
Listed.
test detector. You can test your counterfeit bills.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know what this thing does, but it's pretty cool. Sell it.
Sell it.
It's about $25. So anybody else experiencing eBay, every time you hit sell similar, it makes you sign in every single time. It's never done that to me before.
Say that again.
Every time I hit sell similar, it makes me sign into eBay. Every single
Really?
time.
I think it's glitching right now because it just kicked me out and then I had to log back in too.
It's been going on like this for a day or two.
Plus, my listings now are showing up in different positions, so the whole theory of February is not making sense.
There's a February theory.
Well, somebody was saying because there's 28 days in February, that's why my thing was off by 2 days. But I've got listings that are now ahead of the ones or below the ones that I listed that were listed days ago. It doesn't make sense. It's like moving my stuff all over the place.
I don't pay attention. I list it and forget it.
Yeah, that's probably my fault for going back and looking.
Even before they required good till canceled, I was a list it and forget it kind of person.
I'll be on.
Is it gone?
4 listed.
I think I listed like 5 or something. I don't want to eBay to get like excited that I'm actually doing work over there.
All righty. Well, we've been going almost 4 hours. I guess I'll go ahead and end this one for tonight. I'm gonna try to do this. I'm gonna try to do it about once a week.
I know that Craig is going to be going live on Landshark Picker. He's going to be going live at 11:30.
Oh, it's already past 11:30. What time? His time?
No, our time. Oh, my time. He's in the same time zone as me.
He's Alabama.
Yeah.
So that's an hour from now.
Yeah.
An hour,
Roughly,
45 minutes.
He works for Amazon, so he gets off at 11, and then on Saturday sometimes he goes live.
Yeah, I think he put a thing here earlier. Said he was going to go live tonight. Well, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Maybe everybody got some stuff listed.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it. This was cool.
Yeah, anytime.
Yeah, I got my Facebook page done. I got like 6 or 7 listed.
Dude, I got all my masks done. I got my video edited, and it's 5 listed.
I talked to my son about 20 times. He's going to be hurting.
Yeah, I feel bad for the dude. That's going to be bad.
Oh, damn. I meant to, damn it. I meant to put me on.
Home alone. I'm happy to have the company. I'm home alone too. I'm always home alone.
Not always. Stop lying.
Most of the time. When Dylan's in Tuscaloosa, I am.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Yeah, I'll probably go. I like to do this during the week sometimes. So I'll, if I do, I'll go ahead and post some stuff out in the future. So.
Are you working on your, are you to 1,000 subs yet?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got 1,800 or something.
I've been paying attention.
Yeah, I've been monetized for a while.
I
just hadn't made videos in a long time, so you got to get going. Got to get busy. Well, everybody, have a good night, and we'll catch everybody later on.
Sweetwater out.
Take it easy.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.